And then we got $5, so we got to do the booby ones.
Are we gonna sing happy birthday to you?
I hope not.
I was about to say I'm not singing happy birthday to this motherfucker.
Very well.
I hope he has a miserable time. I hate him.
My birthday's Wednesday, so
Idiot! Concentrate
How
on
old are you
everything
turning?
you've got.
37.
God, you're old.
I know, right? Fuck.
I've been telling him he's old for a while, so okay.
I'll sing happy birthday, give me a few. Oh no, maybe I shouldn't let him on.
That's what I just said. That's what I just said. We can say happy birthday.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Ramblings of Biggles. And as you can see, I have more people here than normal. I have someone who I should hate because he's a Yankee fan. But you know what? He's also an Islander fan, you know, so I like him.
It's like
we get
it's like
along
half and
now.
half.
Yeah, now we get along.
Yeah.
But Dom H, everybody, say hi, Dom.
Hi, everybody.
There you go.
I think it's my first time here. Biggles already brought me before. I didn't even know.
Yeah, I think you were on once
I
before.
don't remember.
Maybe.
But yeah, hey everybody. We're here to say. I guess we're all going to sing happy birthday to this guy right here.
I hope not. Please don't. And then we have our regular co-host for the Monday show, Biggles Breakdown. And you all know him. Some of you may love him. Some of you may hate him. Crimson Law.
I'm a drunk bastard and just a problem child overall. So
we forgive
leave it
him.
at that. So basically just Biggles light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And
that
then-
means Biggles is the bigger problem child?
Usually.
I mean, Captain Concussion out here can't even
Oh,
read properly.
Captain Concussion. That's a good one. I'm going to use that. Okay.
I'm so glad you guys are making fun of me already. I appreciate it.
What did you expect? You invite us all onto a stream, and you expect us not to start making fun of you? I do this to everyone. Like, there's a punching bag in every group that I'm associated with.
And then you've seen him before when I came back. This is the Doctor of Anime. Say hi to people.
Hey, everybody.
Yeah,
Hi.
I go to cons with this guy.
Yeah, and I always dress up like the Doctor, and I've seen 4,000 plus animes, so...
Doc, how many have you seen?
Like a few, maybe.
There you go.
There's my extent knowledge.
So
I'm almost at 5,000, actually.
Oh my god.
So, I have some games for us to play. We'll wait till Arceus gets here, you know.
I'm not playing your
But-
games, Biggles.
Yes, you are. Instead of
I'm
fuck
not.
Mary, instead of fuck
It's his
Mary
birthday.
kill,
We have to play the games.
yeah.
This is revenge.
instead of fuck Mary kill, it is going to be hug, date, or put in timeout.
I just realized my volume was all the way
We-
up.
We have to
It
keep
didn't
it
sound like you were doing too bad. so-
somewhat respectable. Sorry, finished my double date later than expected. Well, that's your fault for double dating, okay? That other person slowed you down
Wait.
instead of your normal date.
He actually went outside. I didn't know us YouTubers went outside. Just new.
See, well, here's the thing. Like, I'm not a YouTuber full time. Like, I go outside every day for work because it's basically what I do. That's actually
World's
not
number
true.
one
I do
prostitute.
I do like 50-50 inside outside work. So you know that's what happens when you work on houses for a living.
No, true.
I'm going to make them do a game where they have to tell me the first thing they think of for my pure entertainment.
I'm scared.
And then I'm going to make them answer Pokemon questions that I found on the things. But basically,
That's like right up Arceus's alley. Okay.
Yeah, that's not.
okay.
I quit Pokemon at the second generation. So
Well, there
if
you
it's
go.
the first
You-
251, I got you.
you could answer some of those questions. Now I am going to grab something real quick. And this is usually what I do. I go to my bookmarks and I read my bookmarks. Now, I gotta ask: have any of you ever had this problem? Let's see if I can get it to
Oh.
work. When you finally find a girlfriend, but you forget you don't have to blow her up.
You see, the problem is
Oh,
even the blow up dolls disappear on me. So forever
Crimson's
alone.
Crimson's a little too rough with the blow up dolls, so they pop.
Just out here like hate fucking the blow up dolls.
Dom, you ever had this problem?
Myself, but
Oh yeah, definitely all the time.
Yeah, I have it like at least once a year. Doctor,
I saw someone use a blow up doll once, and it made me swear off to things forever.
It's just,
so you already know you don't have to blow them up. All right, got it.
it's a,
Yep.
I just have to like question, like on a more serious note, like setting all the side, like jokes aside, like who
Yeah.
who in the hell looks at a blow up doll and thinks, yeah, you know what, this is gonna be a pleasurable experience sticking my penis in this. Like, does that thing not have like the razor sharp edges that come with all of the like the inflatable pool rings and stuff?
Okay.
I look at it and I can't help but think like you're getting off to fucking a pool toy.
I'm not gonna lie. Like this goes creepier than you guys even realize. So I have a degree in criminal justice, and no lie, my professor was like insane about like these dolls, and we watched documentary on them. Not just blow up dolls, right? Like actual real dolls that people buy for the sole companionship. And it's the creepiest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And I've maybe seen 100 videos on these because our professor made us do
Really?
it. And I've been scarred for life on this. So yeah, the blow up doll thing, I want to stay far,
No,
far
that's
away
just,
from.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's
No,
stuff's
as
disturbing.
far as like the realistic ones, I can understand that more than the
So
blow up
creepy.
doll one because the blow up doll ones is like there's nothing there that like other than just I guess a hole that's about the right size. There's nothing there. The more realistic ones, okay, still really creepy parasocial stuff that I don't want to touch. But at least I can understand it because you can make it look and
Is
feel real.
I'm not gonna lie, it's the creepiest thing I've ever seen. Like those real life ones are like they braid their hair, they play with their eyebrows, they
Yeah,
do all kinds
that's
of
the
like
creepy
crazy things.
parasocial
Yeah.
element that
Oh
I'm
my
talking
God.
about. It's like
So-
that shit's insane to me.
Yep.
So what about the people that use the blow up dolls to go through the carpool lane? What do we think? Of
Okay,
those people?
I think that's hilarious. I actually do. I've seen those videos, and it's pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie.
Is this like one of those like tech strategies that you come up with like for a video game on how to like speed run things? Like, did you know that you can use the carpool lane if you have a blow up doll in your passenger seat?
They're not going to be able to tell. So
Wait. When you say the carpool lane, that like the HOV lane. Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
HOV lane. Yeah, because most of the time you can't use it unless you have
Yes.
another
Two more
person in it,
people.
yeah.
Yes.
I saw this from this Crimson guy, and it said, there was name a character you saw yourself in completely, and he did Subaru. Is there like Dom? Do you have a character in like I guess any fictional thing that you saw yourself in completely?
Like an anime or any like cartoon.
And I'll let you do
It
any
doesn't
because
even
you've
have to be a
always
cartoon. He's just saying, is there a fictional character that you look
Like-
at and you're like, that's pretty close to myself.
like Batman, like both your parents were killed and now you beat up people on your time off.
Yeah, now
Especially
you run
your
around
brother.
beating up homeless people and insane folk.
Have- Not real. I mean, be my name is Dom. I'm Dom Toretto. It's all about family. I don't know.
All about family and cars. There you go.
We're both bald, so there you go.
There you go.
I don't know.
I
That's
like
the best
it.
I can think of.
Get your ass in here, Swigs. I sent you the link.
Swix is pulling me from like 3 weeks ago, right? Where's my link?
Where's the link, Lebowski?
Come on, Biggles. Where's the link?
It's in there. You just gotta find it. It's fucking special needs.
Must be a Mets fan.
No, he's a Marlins fan.
Wait, the Mets and Marlins are playing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
How are they doing, Biggles? I can see you looking
it's
up at your
it's
TV.
it's 6-3 right now. Somehow the Mets are winning, but the Mets are also the Mets, so they'll probably lose. It looks like it's going to be 6-4 right
So I'm not a sports guy, but I keep seeing memes about how Mets fans are like the most miserable people in the world. Is
It's
this
true.
true?
It's true.
I mean, have you seen our team? They're like,
No,
we
I
have
don't
the
watch
highest.
sports.
We're the highest payroll team this year, and we can't win a game. Yay!
Okay, so
Yeah.
this year there's one division in all of baseball that's under 500. Like the top team is the Mariners, and they're under 500, and everybody else is there. There's only one team in that division that has less wins than the Mets, and I think it's only by like one, right? And it's the Angels. And every team in this sucks, right? But if the Mets were in this division, they would be in fourth place.
Really?
Yes.
That's something.
Fucking bastards. All right, Doctor. Is there a character you see yourself completely in?
Character that I see
you
myself.
saw yourself in completely?
Okay, so the question is if I see a character that I'm completely like in all of anime.
Well, that's not technically the question. It says name the character you
Okay.
saw yourself in completely. So you could
I could
interpret
choose
that a
anything.
different way.
I could
You could
choose
be like,
anything.
I could see myself completely inside of Urza Scarlet. You know?
I mean, I
Okay,
do,
so
but mostly
so-
just because it's a
so-
sexual thing.
So inside, I got it, but it would be Amelia from ReZero, okay? Let's not kid ourselves. Or Lucy from Fairy Tale. I mean, we talked about waifus. If
But no,
a
no,
girl like
it-
that existed, I would date them tomorrow. So
but no, the question is actually like,
no,
when
I
you-
did
when you-
what the question is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Swiggs, get your ass in here, you dumb bitch.
It equals date for me because I don't do it till I'm married. So
Dun, dun, dun. All right, who is it?
Wait, who's yours, Biggles?
Who's mine? I go last. That's
Oh, you
my
go
job.
last.
That's,
sorry.
he's also the birthday boy, so he has to go last.
Oh, okay.
It's not
Say-
my birthday yet. It's just my birthday stream. It's
We
the
say the
early
best-
birthday stream.
You say the best for last.
Yes.
Wink, wink.
I really don't have a true answer, but I'm going to answer. Hurry up. Chop, chop.
How do you not have a true answer? I could answer for you. I'm pretty sure.
Sure. And who do you see me in the most out of all characters?
If we're talking about the way, Juvia, of course.
No, I mean like, yes,
Like-
but no,
Yes.
like the actual way. Like the way
Okay,
it's intended.
who are you? Give me a moment, Arceus. You can do it. I'm gonna
I
file too.
assume he's going to say Rudy pre-reincarnation because he's an asshole. No, I'm just kidding.
Wow, that's a pretty crazy one to throw out.
I know,
I-
right?
I- I don't think I was
What
gonna
an
say that.
asshole! No, because I'm nothing like him at all. But the character I'm like the most is actually back there. If I think about it.
Goblin Slayer.
Oh, yeah, if only, man. If only.
What? You can't be the
I-
Biggles Slayer?
I wish I could go around killing goblins all day and just specialize in murdering those little fuckers. It would make me so happy.
By the way,
There you go.
by the way, if it was me though, and joking aside about Lucy and Amelia, if it was me, it would have been Kakashi. But that's just me. So
That's
Naruto.
Naruto, right? Yeah.
Yeah, me and the voice actor even has the same name. Like I've always identified with him. And I cosplayed like him for like 9 years, and I can do a great Kakashi.
All right. Let me full size myself. Miyuki Kazuya.
I thought he was gonna pick Kafka because he's a washed 30-year-old man.
I thought he was
Hey.
going to pick Kaiba for like half a second. I was like, you are not Seto Kaiba.
I wish I was a rich, arrogant asshole, but I am pretty good at Yu-Gi-Oh.
Let's see.
He's a cocky, really good catcher in baseball, which I was.
I,
who's-
I could see you as him. I don't. He's not mean too, but he does play a terrible prank on the main character.
I mean-
like when he first gets to school, where he tries to set him up for being late in his
I mean,
place,
he's-
and I don't see you doing that.
He's kind of a dick. I
He
mean,
kinda is.
I've done really fucked up shit during sports teams, but no, you know what? When I did my Kafka video, I said, yeah, it kind of reminds me a little bit of me in a way where, like, it's even in my video, but no, it's definitely him over Kafka because, like, the question is like, who do you see yourself in completely? And I don't really see myself completely in any of these characters because even Kafka is a lot different than I am. Right? We have some similarities, but we're entirely different. And if you think about it, he's a much better hitter than I was in baseball. You know, I could get on base because I was walked all the time because I had a really small strike zone, and I was really good at drag bunting. He doesn't bunt. You know.
Don't tell me you ran to first base after you walked too.
I ran to first base all
Oh
the
yeah,
time.
you hustle.
God.
You hustle,
Yeah.
man. Yeah.
So I ran to first base all the time because sometimes they wouldn't be paying attention, and I'd run to first base and then I'd run to second base before they even fucking realized it.
You know what's funny is when I used to play baseball back in high school. I never played in college, but I got one hit to my name. And that's only because I'm a pitcher, but I remember that hit like it was yesterday, right? So I hit the ball, and it went to left field, and I got on first base, and everyone was like cheering. It was great. People used to call me Johnson because I was tall and left-handed. So it was like a Randy Johnson hit, but it sailed over people's head. It wasn't like ground ball. It was a legit hit.
How tall are you?
I'm 6'4".
Damn, holy fuck.
Yeah.
That's a big
Fucking
motherfucker.
sure.
I'm a lot bigger than I look on. the computer.
According to miserable Twitter people, that's average size. You know, it's not.
Yeah, it's average. I'm just the
bas-
tallest person in every elevator I'm in.
For
Yeah, that's
basketball,
average.
maybe.
Yeah.
I'm like 5'7". I'm sure I'm a short motherfucker.
Actually,
I-
5'7" for generation whatever came after millennials. I think it's X or whatever. That's
Oh,
actually
yeah.
average size.
No, X came before millennials. Then it's
Okay.
Gen Z.
Z. Okay, there you
Yes.
But millennials
Yeah,
were
the
supposed to
Zoomers,
be
that's
Y,
me.
right? So hey, so guess what time I have to leave my house tomorrow morning to go on a plane?
420.
3:30.
6:35.
No, my plane leaves at 6:10. I gotta leave at
Ah,
3:40.
sorry.
I gotta leave at 3:45. Takes me an hour to get to the airport.
Yep.
And then once I get to the airport, we got RC's here. We'll introduce him in a second. Once I get to the airport, it's probably going to take like 30 minutes to go through security that early because for some reason our airport gets busy at like 5 in the morning. And then by the time I get there, I'll probably be like very close to boarding time. And then I just got to go on the plane. And then the airport I'm flying into, you have to go to another airport first because there's no direct flights to that airport. So then I got to get on one of those tiny fucking planes. And then I have to spend the rest of the day in the hospital, which is going to suck.
Hey,
But-
at least you don't have to go on Spirit Airlines. I mean,
I know that thing's gone now.
I was gonna say TSA has been better lately. I just traveled last month. Like I was like,
that's because it's not TSA.
oh
It's ICE. They're the ones controlling all the airports.
But I was saying
now, so.
like the wait time was like 5 minutes from me.
Yeah, I
Like,
know.
New York.
So they said once ICE took over
control,
all the
yeah.
airports, all the wait times went down.
Oh,
like
yeah.
they may never have TSA ever again if it continues like this.
So that's
Yeah.
why it was so quick. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's introduce Arceus. Arceus is one of the guys that decides he never wants to agree with me on anything except except for this season's villainous shows, which makes me happy.
It's really funny because me and Arceus agree sometimes. Then other times I'll agree with Crimson, so I'm like in the middle of you two.
I feel like that's generally how opinions work. Is sometimes you agree with people and sometimes you don't. You know.
No,
How
well,
dare you
sometimes
agree
you're
with
like
me?
of the same mind as someone and you agree with them 100%.
Can you guys hear me well?
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
fine.
you're good.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Hey, you're actually on camera
Yeah.
for this stream.
I'm a little shy sometimes, man. So
Oh, I saw your stream the other day, though. Very
Oh,
well done.
thanks,
So,
man. I appreciate it. Well, I'm Arceus. I'm an odd guy, so got some anime takes here and there. Me and Biggles finally agree on all the villainous animes basically airing this season. So that took a while, but hey,
We're
thanks
all
for having
odds, don't worry.
happy birthday, bro. Should I sing the
Yeah.
happy birthday song I promised?
No, please don't.
hey, we can all sing together.
All right, and a 1.
No,
Two.
don't do it. Don't do it. You could get in trouble on fucking YouTube. They're like, hey, look, we copyrighted this. Okay.
Copyrighted
Two,
happy
one.
birthday?
Illegals in my
Yeah.
yard.
So, Swigs, get your ass here already. What the fuck are you
Well,
doing?
what if we go like Biggles? Happy birthday, Biggles.
That's
Happy-
Make your own Biggles jingle.
Dun, dun, dun. All right, Arceus, there was just a question on here that said, is there a character you see yourself in completely? And I know there's like 3 or 4 romances this season that you're like, that's me. That's like literally me. That's me. So you probably have a bunch of them.
very
So
Hold
who's-
up, Biggles. Marcel has made something. I gotta share this here.
Uh-oh.
Can I pull this up without showing too much shit? We'll see. There we go. You can pull this up.
Jeez.
Wait,
That's
is
great.
it Juvia right there?
It's Juvia. And
Oh, that's cute.
instead of gray, it's me.
Yeah.
I love it.
That
This
is
is
awesome.
this is great.
Biggles, you have to like save that.
Bro, you're not the only one that has told me that, dude. I got a haircut though, so yesterday I did because I don't
need
like
one.
long hair. So
All right, so
I'm the same.
Arceus, who is it? Because you have like
Um,
50.
yeah, I mean, if we're talking like who I've like an actual like number one, I'm probably a lot like the main character in Shikimori's Not Just a Cutie. I also am
Do you have
gonna-
baseballs thrown at your head, and are you interpreting of all the bad luck that if you even leave your house, you make it hit by a flying toilet from space?
Bro, if you knew my like life story, man, and like we're like an IRL buddy, you would know I've gone through a lot of unlucky shit. That's like, how the fuck? Like, why is it you, dude? It's always you, man. And I don't know.
Oh, go ahead.
I'm also I'm like I'm more of like not like the stereotypical masculine dude, I guess you could say. So like with Shikimori always being like the protector of Izumi, in the relationship I'm currently in, which is like pretty fucking similar, honestly. It's a probably a good reference, I would say. When the show came out, I was like addicted to it. Like take Jack of all trades and like maybe 20 times that probably. I was obsessed.
How do we not have a second season of Shikamaru? It's not just a cutie, though. Like, that's
I know.
just a crime that we don't have a second season.
Well, then you should go talk to your contacts and call them up and tell them they're a crime. Okay, so we have a celebrity here, guys. Zero is one of like my first 5 subscribers, I believe.
Oh.
So, and he's been
Welcome,
gone for
Zero.
a long time, and I've missed him. Zero, where have you been all my life? But Zero, you did this, so you get some fun stuff here.
Please, just
He doesn't
excuse me
watch
as
anymore.
Zenobia.
Very well, if you prefer. Zenobia.
Where's that from?
Idiot! Concentrate with everything you've got.
This one was that just played is Genius Prince.
Yeah.
The first one is
Killed Again, Mr. Detective.
Yep.
Killed Again, Mr. Detective. Yep. And
Yeah,
then this
check it
one
out.
is Fairy Tale.
Nick.
It's Lucy.
So that's what you get when you give super chats. You get all the booby ones.
Biggles starts rolling out the fan service for you like he's an anime girl.
How many more dollars for Clash of the Elite Season 4?
No,
I mean, you don't have to pay any more money. I just have to fucking keep watching.
no, he has to at least finish up to season 4, or I mean, finish through season 4. I think that's
Hell
what you
yeah.
paid for. So, yep.
But
See,
yeah,
this is why you don't name prices that are super low when you're talking about series you don't like, Biggles. This
That's
is why,
okay.
like I said the other, I've said this before, but if anyone, just going back to this conversation, if you're gonna try and make me watch Prison School, you're gonna be paying me $500 to do that shit.
You know, this sounds
You're
very.
going to pay a pretty fucking penny to get me to watch that.
You know, your moral stance on Rent a Girlfriend and Biggles, it's really funny because this is basically Rent Biggles, but Rent a Crimson Law.
yeah, I never said I'm not a prostitute.
Oh,
Okay?
I
number
don't
one
care about
prostitute.
the morality of renting a girlfriend. I just don't like the show.
Well,
dude.
Biggles, I know, has talked to me about it, so.
Who's this guy? I don't know who that guy is.
I don't want to watch a show about renting a prostitute. Okay. Okay. Hi, Debbie.
See, okay, hold on. Is it just a prostitute if you pay a woman to do
love you,
something for
Debbie.
you?
No, they
Because
hang out at
that's not
theme
a that's
parks
a
and
that's a
holding
that,
hands.
I was about to say, does that technically count as prostitution?
It does not.
Well, you
So,
said anything that was exchanged for money or
No,
the equivalent of money.
So, criminal justice degree here. If you're talking about the law, it is actually not. So, if you pay someone to go out on a date with you, if you pay someone to hold your hand or like emotional support, it's not. It only crosses that line when it's sexual favors. That's the verbiage.
I was going to say, the reason why the rent-a-girlfriend thing exists in Japan, which actually has, I think, stricter
Correct.
prostitution laws than the U.S.,
Yep.
is because they don't qualify it as that. Because
Yeah.
you're not allowed to do any sex or anything. Like, literally, like, the line is you hold her hand, that's it.
So because I know people that live in Japan, but I also did a lot of research on this when I started watching Rent a Girlfriend.
Because you wanted to buy one.
No. So anyway, a lot of them work as tour guides for Americans. That's actually one of the number one Rent a Girlfriend things. Also, they are used for emotional support for breakups. So you rent a girlfriend in order to talk about your feelings and stuff, and you go to the amusement park or something like that, and they'll listen to, you be sad about your ex-girlfriend and stuff like that. It's actually used as a form of therapy, and most of the rent a girlfriend stuff is 100% platonic. Now, they do have an X-rated version, which is technically legal, not legal. It depends what circle you go to.
I like
But
that.
the majority is platonic.
I like how you're so informative with this, man.
So I've done tons of research on it. Yeah. So
Because
good,
he
man.
wanted to go to Japan and buy one.
someone needs to be the autist who researches Rent-A-Girlfriend in depth. It wasn't going to be me because I just like to look at the surface level of it and be like, this is stupid. Fuck that show. So,
well, I
at
did
least
it
he's kept near
because
the role.
I did it because there was a lot of stigma about Rent a Girlfriend when I started watching it, and everyone told me it was terrible and horrible. I watched it. I think it's great. I think it's one of the better romantic animes out there. The Japanese is way better than the English dub, for example. The animation is gorgeous. But there's a lot of stigma online because, again, I'm not saying paying for any type of this is great or fantastic, but this is therapy in Japan versus what we think about it in America. It's a totally different, thing that's happening here. It's not paying for prostitutes. It's not paying for sexual favors. It has
Fucking
nothing to do with that. Yeah.
Bro, the
All right.
outfits, like, however Reiji designed them, like, the outfits for the girls actually look pretty cute. Like, that's one thing I can actually say, like, is awesome. Like, the
Yeah,
art looks-
Chizuru's outfits are like normally. I'm not talking about the bikinis or anything, but normally
Yeah.
pretty really cool and modest at the same time.
All right, we got another $5 from Zero. Zero, do you want the same ones, or do you want? Well, those are the only fan service ones I have. But I also have.
Probably take off the shirt.
Want me to take off my shirt?
What's going on?
Let's not do that. Let's not do that.
And then he goes like Crimson takes off his shirt.
That won't happen. You know what? I'm too fat and ugly for that.
I'm wearing a special shirt just for Biggles today. It's my Mal shirt. I can't really show it.
Yeah, but
There we
you're not
Nice.
wearing a Biggles Mets shirt, so you failed us all.
Oh.
Okay.
No, well, you told me
that a-
to remember Mal, so I have to
Wait,
represent.
is that actually a real shirt?
Yeah.
A Biggles Met shirt?
Oh no,
No.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, no,
yeah,
no,
it's
no,
a
no,
good
Not
shirt.
on.
No, so he has a real Biggles Met shirt. It does exist. I've seen him wear it like 1,000 times. He has.
Oh, okay.
Swigs has the link to the store somewhere. It might even be in my things.
Wait, Swigs has the link, but you don't.
No, it's right here.
Swigs is like his manager, so it's okay.
Swigs will randomly post my link to my store, like in other people's chat, and I'm like, what are you doing?
It's really funny too because Swigs refuses to get on the camera. He's like Biggles' puppet master. He doesn't want to be seen.
Well, since you talked about Rent a Girlfriend for a second, I got to tell you guys a funny short story that literally happened to me like less than an hour ago. So I'm leaving the restaurant that I was at, and my buddy came in that I haven't seen like over 3 years, was carrying like an umbrella, but the back of it was a sword handle, basically. So I asked him, like, when we were leaving the restaurant, I'm like, dude, why'd you bring a sword to the restaurant, right? And he's like, no, it's an umbrella. So he pulls it out, it's an umbrella, right? So literally, like, less than a minute later, we're walking out of the restaurant. This one dude's in the bar, like, it's like an outside bar that he was walking out of. We were inside the restaurant. The dude goes like, bro, you got a sword! Like, it was like, it honestly the dude looked exactly like Crimson, like his face there. It was really funny. I was like, Crimson?
Because I was there, Arceus. I've been lying to you the whole time.
And the guy goes like, bro, is that a sword? He's like, oh, dude. He's like, my friend literally just asked that like a minute ago when he was like, bro, that's so fucking sick. He's like, we could dual wield now, or like we could duel now, or some shit. He was clearly drunk. It was funny.
Sounding more and more like me every minute.
And then the dude well, this part may not be you. Then the dude goes like, bro, have you seen Invincible? Just randomly just says that. And it's like, I have not, my friend would say. And he's like, oh, you're a bastard. You're a bastard, man. So then I just randomly was like, well, hey, man, have you seen The Boys? Just because I thought I'd just say some random show. He's like, bro, amazing finale. He's like, fuck the haters. He was like, fuck this shit and everything.
So
and
he's
like,
retarded.
he was like, and then he's like, but he's like, and he was like mentioning like some fucking animes. He's like, I no joke, man. This man goes like, but dude, he's like, where'd you go for this vibe? Fucking peak, fucking. And then I'm like, we're leaving this set. Peace. See ya. I'll see you later, man. I got a live stream to go to.
So he's fucking retarded.
Well, I mean, drunk, probably a little bit of brain damage. The way he was talking, maybe some weed too.
I'm like, I got a stream to catch, man. I'll see you. Like, I don't know who this guy is.
All right.
Maybe he
still
got
have
it
to
from
do
the bagel guy. I just learned that.
I still have to do some from stuff for the super chats.
I thought we were gonna have more questions than just the one.
Yeah, me too.
なるほど汗で服が濡れたからとじゃあそういうことにしておきます
何をメモしてるんですか
秘密ですではおやすみなさい
That was actually a pretty good clip, actually.
I actually liked that show until
Yeah.
you know, like I learned a little bit more about what was going on with it.
I don't know what the second one was from.
Hands
That's
off
the
to something.
Kotasashi. Yeah, hands
Yeah.
off Kotasashi-kun.
Oh, that was the one you guys were talking about a couple seasons ago.
Yeah.
All right.
Biggles, this Dormy guy is pretty upsetting me. He thinks like I'm cheating on him or you or some shit.
I know.
Well,
Dom's
maybe,
Who is
over
that?
here, dude.
Dom, maybe you should like never hang out with Dermy again, and he won't
Oh,
think
yeah.
you're cheating on him. He'll think he'll think you abandoned him and broke up with him. There you go. Okay, so now let's I have a question. It is Pokemon related. First Pokemon game you guys ever played. Crimson, have you played any?
Pokemon games? Yes.
All right, which one did you start with?
By technicality, it would probably have been like Fire Red or Leaf Green, one of those two. The issue with that though is that I didn't do a full playthrough of those games. So if we're going by the ones that I actually played through all the way,
You don't have to play through them all the way. It's just the first one you played.
no, what I'm saying is the first one I picked up and actually messed around with would have been the Game Boy versions, the Fire Red, Leaf Green. First ones I actually like directly played and was like paying attention to what I was doing would have been Diamond and Pearl.
All right, we got a bunch of blues, and I am also a blue.
I think I was red.
Dom was one of the losers who picked red.
Yeah.
The worst, the one version that's not as good.
On the Game Boy, it was on the Game Boy, right?
On the original Game Boy, yeah.
I remember that. Holy shit! God.
Game Boy and Game Boy Pocket had it. Yep.
Don't bully Dom. I barely know the guy. Yeah, he's catching strays and he picks red. Base.
That's okay. That's okay. Dom is my friend. Hey, Dom, you want to know what's funny? My cousin's name is Dom, and he's a little younger. Or no, he might actually.
How old do you think I am?
He's about the same age as you, I think.
You probably don't even know how old I am.
You're like 28, right?
Oh,
No.
Yeah, sure.
We're not going to let the internet know.
We had this conversation before,
Look.
and I forgot. But okay.
Let's see if Dermy. Let's see.
You're like
Dermy still in the
3
chat.
years younger than me, aren't you? I think you're 3 years younger than me.
I'm young. Yes.
I don't know why I was thinking 20.
Fuck you,
Dom
Dermy.
is 40. No, I think
Certified unk.
Wait, you're 35 or something, right?
Now you make me old now.
33?
4.
34. Yeah, okay, that's
Oh,
3
got a
years younger than me.
Yankees hat, man.
That's 3 years younger than me. Okay, that's what I thought. So you're
My
about
dad's
the
a
same
Yankees
age as
fan.
my cousin named Dom, right? His first Pokemon game was also Red, and he's who I used to trade so I could get all the Pokemon.
It's a good name.
There you go. Also,
Bro,
also for the same place as you, and and everything.
What's
Wait,
funny?
And also a Yankees fan.
Wait. How's he spelled the full? Sorry, how's he spelled the full name? I'm just curious.
Fuck if I know. I don't know how to spell.
What's
I know,
funny,
some people spell with a just INICK or just without the K. So I'm just curious.
I think it's with the K.
It's not important. Okay, whatever. Fuck you, Dermy. Okay.
All right.
What's funny, Dom, is my dad's a Yankees fan, like huge Yankees fan,
Yes.
and my stepdad is a Mets fan. Like I'm talking,
Smart.
he's
Love
my
smart.
stepdad loves the Mets. Like I'm talking Biggles level crazy.
Yeah, so Biggles has this family dynamic too, right? Your dad loves the Yankees and your mom loves the Mets, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then my mom got rid of all his Yankee stuff.
When
And
they got married.
I mean, purged by fire. When they got married. Okay, Arceus, what was your first one? Did you say that, or did I skip over you?
No, I haven't gone. My first game that I played is actually a combination between two because I went back and forth, but I got both Pearl and Platinum.
Okay. And then I'm assuming you're red or blue, Doctor?
I am blue. Blastoise and Squirtle are my favorite Pokemon.
There we go.
Yeah.
All right. So with that, Squirtle is your favorite starter?
Yep, and I my friend got red, so we traded with each other, and I was able to get all 151 Pokemon before Yellow or Ruby and Silver came out. So I'm one of the original ones.
All right.
Yep,
Crimson.
but yeah, Squirtle was my Pokemon. Yep.
Crimson, do you have a favorite starter?
Favorite starter? That's interesting. That's a difficult question actually because there's a lot of starters.
Squirtle's
I'll
the best one.
I'll have to get back to you on that one.
All right,
Was Charizard a starter, right?
Yeah,
No,
that's
Charmander.
Oh,
Yeah.
Charmander. That's my knowledge of Pokemon.
It's basically the same thing.
That's a very good question.
Yeah.
I like
Sorry.
flip flop back and forth between its like final evolution as my second or third favorite Pokemon. So I'm probably gonna say Chimchar, but Charmander's right up there as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Tom, are you a Charmander person too?
I'll probably go Charmander. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotta remember what all the starters.
Did you guys get
what
the?
they were.
Did you guys collect Pokemon cards when you were younger?
I
Oh, yeah.
did. I had
I
a
did,
huge
yeah.
collection that burned down in a fire. It was so sad.
Oh no!
Yeah, so in 2016, my parents' house burned down due to electrical stuff that happened from a bad repair, in my opinion. It wasn't their fault or anything, but it burned down and it had my collection of Pokemon cards still in that house. And my dad still laminates over it today. He said, if you still had those cards, you would be rich. And I was all like, yeah, I probably would be because I would sell them at this point.
You know what? I think I got my answer here. Now that I've been thinking about it, and I would actually say, just because I was a huge fan of the Gen 2 remakes, that Cyndaquil is my favorite starter.
Cyndaquil's a good one. I like Cyndaquil.
Cyndaquil's cool.
Yeah.
It's really hard because like Cyndaquil and for Totodile are pretty cool. Then you get like Trico and Turtwig in the next two generations. So
Cyndaquil. Let's go.
but I go with Cyndaquil because it's the one I've used the most. It's because I played that generation the most.
I'm not gonna
Let's go.
lie. I resented Totodile, and I think I went with Cyndaquil and Silver, but I resented it because I was all like, it is not as cool as Squirtle. So I was all like,
I
Dude, I
mean,
love
the
Totodile.
OG starters are like, insofar as like designs and everything, they're kind of in a league of their own. But like,
Totodile's like a special needs crocodile.
I think
alligator.
after Gen 5 is when the designs started getting like goofy, and then after Gen 7 is when they like really went downhill.
yeah. So in Gen 7, I believe, because I looked at it after I quit Pokemon, like I quit after the second generation, and I looked afterwards, like years later, and Gen 7 had like a trash Pokemon, and I was all like a trash can, and I was all like, man, leaving Pokemon was one of the best decisions I've ever
That
made.
would have been
Yeah.
Gen 5.
Was that Gen 5? Okay.
Yeah, introduced in Gen 5. I actually liked Gen 5 a lot because they like literally just went with a bunch of like entirely new Pokemon rather than bringing over an old Pokédex. So
You know what? I don't know if a lot of people know this or not, but the first 251 Pokemon, so generations 1 and 2, were actually supposed to be the first
Yep.
generation, and
Yes.
they got cut out because of time and stuff like that. So
Well, yeah, they couldn't fit all the
on the Game Boy and stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
That sucks.
Mine is Cyndaquil. Cyndaquil's fucking awesome.
I will say Typhlosion, I don't necessarily think is the most amazing Pokemon out there.
It has a
I
really
love
cool
it.
name, though. I love
Yes.
the name Typhlosion for a Pokemon.
It's the whole like fire around its neck and stuff like just
It,
design.
it looks badass, okay? I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not gonna lie, though. It looks a lot like a Digimon versus a Pokemon with its design, though.
Well,
Digimon's
it's
better
really
than Pokemon,
funny
so it's fine.
because with Gen 1, you get like, Venusaur, Charizard, and Blastoise all look cool. Gen 2, you have Typhlosion looks cool. You have Feraligatr looks cool. And then you have Meganium, and you're just like, what is this fucking retarded cucumber on my screen?
I actually liked Meganium versus that alligator one.
I
you
never
know?
wanted to evolve Chikorita. Like I didn't like the
Chikorita
other
was
one.
pretty cool, though. It's
But-
adorable.
I wish they would fix for alligator spelling since the Game Boy named Captain 10 characters. But no, mine is Cyndaquil, and I think Bulbasaur is the best Gen 1. I'm throwing flames. Look, if you look up on my up here, it says the smart kids chose Bulbasaur.
Well,
Did
in
you
in
know
competitive
Bulbasaur
sense,
wasn't
yes.
even good till Leaf Green, though, because they started using the meta statistics for it. But
Did you know Charizard is actually the worst starter in all of those games?
I actually did know that, yes.
So there you go. And Bulbasaur was
Hey.
fine because he he has the worst matchups in the entire game. He's only good against the 4th gym, but Bulbasaur is good against so many of the gyms.
Well, like speaking from the I guess competitive point now, like obviously this wouldn't have necessarily been a case with like the first couple of releases of the game.
He didn't.
But Bulbasaur, as far as like tactics and everything, fell into a lot of like very good play styles for when people were actually battling each other. Especially once you got into more like status moves being released, like Toxic and kind of that stuff. And just Bulbasaur's general access to like poison powder, stun powder, that kind of stuff. So,
You know.
These are they
Again,
used
though,
for
in the
speedruns.
original games, Bulbasaur was looked at as the weakest starter, and it
Yeah, but
wasn't,
he was the strongest.
I agree with you, but we were playing competitive, right?
Just remember, we're all
In the
fucking
first couple
retarded when we
games-
were younger.
Yeah, but Bulbasaur, like, to unlock Bulbasaur's true potential, it was in the later releases. It was not in the original releases.
But he was the strongest in red and blue.
Yeah, technically, yes, but there was very few people that could play him well.
But that doesn't matter. He's still the strongest. Just because people don't know how to fucking play the game doesn't mean he's not the best.
Well, according to Death Battle,
oh my god, those guys are fucking
Blastoise
retarded. Can we
wins and
not?
beats all three.
Blastoise
the other
wasn't
one.
even supposed to be the actual final design for Squirtle. They
Correct,
fucked up
but
and used a different one. It was
they
supposed
did,
to look
but-
more like Wartortle.
Yeah,
Did you see
War
the
Turtle is
Digimon versus
not.
Pokemon Death Battle?
Yeah, War Turtle is not a great design. So I'm glad they ended up with
Happy
Blastoise.
to help
Remember
that.
when I said my favorite
I-
Pokemon was Squirtle and Blastoise? I left out War Turtle on purpose.
I love Wartortle, okay? And,
I like War Turtle when he's inside the shell because
The
there's like
Squirtle
angel wings
Squad.
on it, but not outside of the shell.
How dare you? All right.
Yeah.
Favorite Pokemon type? Does
Don't let him-
anybody?
don't
oh,
let him
this one's easy for me. Steel.
Me too.
All right. What's
Steel?
what's yours, Doctor?
Water.
Water?
be-
Arceus?
Oh, okay.
Again, it's really hard to pick one, but I'd probably say fire or dragon.
Okay. Once Dom is done
Basic ass
drinking,
bitch.
Like
See, there's a cool one. Ghost type. Yeah, I respect that choice.
Don't
All
let-
right.
when it comes to steel, I'm just like I've never heard anyone tell me that. Like it's just like so
Steel,
interesting.
Steel has the coolest Pokemon. Fuck you.
I think.
I'm not arguing. I just think it's interesting.
I think Psychic and Ice actually have like a huge selection of cool Pokemon. Like, if it wasn't water, I would be one of those. But
All right. Dom, what do you got?
I'm gonna
You
go,
ain't got nothing on Scissor or Scarlet. Okay.
That is fair.
What
That
do you
is-
got, Dom?
I'm gonna go fire.
Fire? All right.
hell yeah.
You ready for mine?
He's gonna be like Barry.
It's
it's going to be like Biggles, and we're just going to
Bug.
accept it.
it's it's ground.
Hey, Bug was close, though. It was kind of close.
You know, like Nidoking is one of my favorites, and he's a ground poison, and because he's a ground poison, his poison doesn't have the weakness to ground, so he fucks shit up.
So
and then
do you
he's
like-
just super strong? I love Nidoking.
So do you like
Ground.
Nidoking as well? Because technically they're
Yeah,
different
yeah.
Pokemon, even though
Yeah.
they're like the same species.
Yeah, but
They have
But I-
different stat builds. I think
True.
Nidoqueen's actually a little bit tankier than Nidoking. So,
But I really liked Sandshrew and Sandscrew, right? But they didn't have any fucking ground moves. So you're like, oh, I gotta find an HM for him. Or TM or whatever the fuck it is. And you had to, and I was like, shit. And then I just kept liking more and more ground Pokemon. And I was like, yeah, ground's cool. And then I use all ground Pokemon basically in Champions, so.
Of course you do.
Of course I do, yeah.
I'm surprised no one said ghost Pokemon. I know there's not a lot
Well,
of them,
Marcel
but
did.
Gengar is like usually
Marcel
popular.
did. Ghost Pokemon are
Oh.
actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
Marcel did. Yeah, a bunch
I
of
did.
people
Being
actually choose
immune
it.
to 2 types of moves is pretty powerful.
Yeah, exactly.
Chunk, did you say? Oh yeah, Chunk said dragon. Okay.
How many
Zero also said ghost type.
How many types of Pokemon are there? Like, number
18? 18.
18.
I think there's 18, yeah.
Damn.
Steel, grass, fire, water, poison, ground, rock,
18, yeah.
fairy, bug,
Dragon, ice, ghost,
dragon,
dark,
ice, ghost, dark,
normal,
normal,
right there.
psychic.
flying.
You got them all. Flying.
Yeah, and bug. Yeah, okay.
I said bug.
You're a bug.
You're a bug. Dark fairy.
Like, he
ghost,
has
steel,
a whole thing right there.
ground, poison. Okay, yeah, we read them all. Okay. Favorite legendary. I'm just going to start. Mine is Zapdos. I don't know the names of most of the legendaries.
Yeah.
I never really gave a shit about them. I just like Zapdos because he was the power plant, you know, and that's about it.
I think most of the legendaries are actually pretty overrated. Especially as you get into the later games, the legendaries just aren't as good.
Yeah.
So for me, it comes down to a toss-up between Rayquaza and Zekrom from Gen 5. But I would say Rayquaza because he looks cooler.
Those are pretty good choices. Well, I can't choose a mythical Pokemon, otherwise it'd be Arceus, right? Like, between legendary and mythical. So I'm going to go with Giratina, because I'm just a Gen 4 fucking Glazer.
There you go.
Respectable.
Because
it's
Wow,
true.
it's Blue-Eyed Scorpion.
Scorpio. It's true.
Scorpio, sorry.
All right, Dom, do you have a favorite legendary? Or do you not know the names like I know?
I'll just go Mewtwo. I'll just be boring. Pick the main person.
Yeah, I guess that counts.
Well, Mewtwo's
Yes.
a solid one.
it
That
does.
counts.
I
And
mean, he looks pretty cool.
All right.
Marcel,
so,
that's a good pick, man.
so I would use Zapdos on my team, but now that I'm older, I like Mew and Articuno way better, and I just can't decide between 2 of them. So
All right. You guys talk to each other. I have to go pee.
Again?
Be
All right, so we'll
Like an hour
exclude
I do
Biggles
it all
from
the
the,
time.
the
I have a
favorite
smaller
Pokemon
bladder than
discussion.
Beardo, okay?
yeah,
I pee more
Biggles
than
has
Beardo.
like a bladder the size of a teacup.
I guess you really are getting old.
So anyway, my favorite Pokemon, it has nothing to do with whether it's good or not. It is strictly by design. Is Aggron, so you can make fun of me for that.
I don't know who that is, so I'm lucky I don't probably.
Basically, imagine a giant metal lizard that looks like a samurai.
Well, it's obviously a steel.
A samurai, okay.
Yeah.
I should laugh, but we have Pokemon like Machamp, and you know that comes with boxing
Well,
gloves.
it still feels like a Pokemon design. If you look up Aggron, it
Yeah.
actually looks like quite a bit like a Pokemon still.
Okay.
You didn't start getting into weird stuff until you got into Gen 5. Yeah, there we go. Scroll down a little bit. That's basically...
Did you wash your hands?
I did.
That's good.
My hands are
man,
wet.
yeah. Oh, sorry. Here we go.
Again, like Salamence, that's a cool one too.
Okay, I see it. Yeah,
Um,
okay. It does look like a Pokemon. It looks very Pokemon.
It's a good pick. Aggron's awesome.
He's cool, but the issue is just the typing. makes it kind of difficult to use them at times because, oh yeah, rock steel sounds great until you realize, oh shit, you're 4 times weak to fighting and ground.
By the way, Marcel, I remember going out and finding the shiny Gyarados back in the old day and the beloved red Gyarados. That was actually a lot of fun, so I remember that well.
Gyarados just has a really good design in general, and actually
I
there are
agree.
a couple of them. Like you get into Gen 5, there's actually a couple of really cool ones, like Bisharp. Who else was in there? Galvantula. That's another cool one.
All right.
But yeah, I've mentioned the Aggron pick before, and people have been like, "Really? That?" I'm like, "Yeah, because he looks fucking cool. I don't care if I can put Rockhead and Head Smash on this Pokemon and just abuse the shit out of the 0 recoil damage. I'm gonna do it."
All right.
I should play some of the newer Pokemon games. You guys are making me want to.
I would recommend you play Heart Gold and Soul Silver because they're like the remakes of the Gen 2
Silver
games.
and Gold. Or
Yeah.
Silver and Ruby, I would guess.
No, Silver and Gold.
Okay, Gold specifically.
And they have a lot of, like, I guess, updates that make the game run a little bit smoother. And just generally, they're, like, good entries in the series. I personally like Gen 5, but the map can be a little bit obtuse at times.
Yeah, I just wonder if I would actually like Soul Silver or Gold, because I played those games back in the day, and I remember them really well. Like, I don't forget stuff like that. And it's like, even though it's smoother, would I get something new out of it?
Yeah.
I'm not sure, because I haven't played the originals, so...
I think you would. I would honestly argue that Heart Gold and Soul Silver are like easy top 3 Pokemon games, just because of like the 16 badges, the graphics,
I'll look into it.
But yeah, as far as that, if you're gonna try new Pokemon games, I actually would recommend you just play the Gen 4 games. Like you take like I would personally recommend Platinum out of the Sinnoh games because it's the most it's the highest quality experience for those games. They did a lot of improvements when they released that one, and then Heart Gold, Soul Silver, just because they're the remakes that came out in that generation. And you'd probably get a pretty good idea of what I would say is like basically where Pokemon was like at the best it could be and then sort of plateaued. And then once you get to Gen 6, you get the French, and everyone hates the French, so...
Okay, so I have those down. I do have
But that's when you get Mega, so...
Okay, the Mega
I
Evolution.
love Gen 6.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I love Gen 6, but everything Crimson said, like, I think after 5, like, it just may not be for a lot of people anymore because, like, it gets extremely easy. It's easily to catch Pokemon now. It's just not as difficult, and what made it fun, to most people. This is just me saying for a general, like...
It's really funny because in the original games, you could do the Missing Go, virus and mass produce your Master Ball. And, it was entirely easy to catch Pokemon. But the thing about it is, I guess my last question is the Switch games worth playing? I know there's 2 on Switch. My nephew keeps on telling me, you need to play Pokemon. And I just, I haven't gotten to those, so.
Well, it depends.
Do not play Scarlet and Violet, I believe is the ones. Because at that point they're literally just making fun of you with the Pokemon designs. Like, the one video always comes to mind. It was like one of those I forget the guy's name, but he does a bunch of like the superhero animations or whatever, or where he like dubs over like old like cartoon images and everything and makes fun of like Batman, Superman, all that kind of stuff.
Oh, you're talking about how it should have been.
Solid JJ, I think that's the guy's name.
Okay.
Maybe I got the wrong dude, but it's kind of a similar style of video to where they basically have Brock introducing Ash to the new generation with Scarlet and Violet, and the one clip that comes to mind is, "Hey Ash, it's a flamingo. Get it? A flamingo. And your amigo. A flamingo, Ash. It's a flamingo. Come on, Ash, it's a flamingo."
Oh my goodness, that does sound awful.
But the legendaries are literally just fucking motorbikes. Like,
Oh, that's so funny.
Let me
Hey,
ask
Bart.
you real quick.
Oh,
Are
go
you
ahead.
guys like fans? I'm sure everyone has, but are you fans of Ash and are you fans of the anime? And by like certain points, like is there good? Because there's obviously goods and bads.
I never really watched much of the Pokemon anime. I always just played the games because they were, like my DS was something I carried everywhere with me. So
So
Yeah.
my Pokemon experience is I had the game first because the anime came slightly after. And then the Pokemon anime that came out in 1997 is probably in my first 9 anime I've ever seen. So I was very into the anime and the Poke Rap and everything for at least 2 generations, right? So after Ash lost against the Elite Four, I stopped believing in him because my hero became a loser. And then he continued to be a loser for the rest of the next season. And then apparently he was a loser for the next 22 years until he finally won, and then they just replaced him. So
So Pokemon counts as an anime show.
well, yeah,
Correct.
Pokemon
Oh,
is
that's
one
right.
of the big anime shows. In fact,
So
it's
I
still
did
going.
watch it. Yeah.
it's so culturally ubiquitous; it doesn't get picked up as an
Okay.
anime by most people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did watch those. I did watch. So that's one of the animes I did
It's
watch when
one
I
of
was
the few
younger.
animes that came from a game that gave itself its own life. So the character Blue and Red
Yeah.
mixed together is was the idea for Ash. Okay, so it came from the game, which came first, and then the anime came afterwards, but the anime has evolved to its own thing where Blue and Red are not synonymous with Ash anymore. And it's really funny because it's one of the few examples that we have in media of all time where anime is as popular as the games. Like they're synonymous with each other. One's not better than the other one. If you ask any normal fan or put out a poll between all Pokemon fans, it would come out almost 50-50, which they think is better. Yeah.
Yeah, they'll always can continue weekly Pokemon because I'm an anime watcher. I'm watching the new characters weekly.
I'm gonna
Um,
start.
yeah, it's pretty good. I recommend it. But they basically they finish their main story. The animators saw, oh, we got another year until Gen 10. I guess we got 50 filler episodes to do. Like I mean, because they
Well,
just finished their main
it's the
story.
game team that makes the Pokemon because it originally did it first, and then the anime has to adapt, and the manga has to adapt to it. But again, the manga has its own story going, despite the games, but they cannot make their own Pokemon. It's the Pokemon the Pokemon company has deemed the games responsible for the design and making of the Pokemon. So
I stopped after the Orange Islands, which was
Oh, yeah.
when Brock got replaced by Terry, and then Brock came back. Brock came back like the next thing,
did.
and I was like, and I think that's when the Gen 2 Pokemon started coming out, and I was like, I'm already done watching.
I'm not gonna lie. Brock
Oh,
being replaced
Tracy.
with Terry
Tracy.
made me very upset.
So I want to do a little game with everybody,
Uh-oh.
and it's going to be basically
You want to play
you
a
s-
game?
you see these colors. I saw this on Twitter, and I want to know what's the first character you think of when you see these colors. So they're going to be red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. So basically that.
Like
Now
what kind? Pokemon characters?
they can be
Any
like
character.
any
Any-
anime character. So if you think like Pokemon, like I just want to know the first thing you think of. Like some characters, you could be like, well, they wear orange clothes, so I think of this person, and that's like the first thing I actually think of when I think of orange is a certain character that I love that has orange, that wears orange,
all right.
right?
It's really funny. I
could-
have all the colors
think
but
of that.
orange right now, so I have to really think.
I haven't even started thinking.
Yeah, so I have all mine. I already have all mine because I've been thinking of like I was just like boom.
You came
boom,
up with the
boom, boom.
game, so it
And
was
like-
easy to.
So
and-
you cheated.
and-
You prepared for this. We're not.
No, technically I didn't. I just these are the first ones I thought of, and like I can see in my background and like go like if you want yellow, you could think of a certain transformation that just like goes in. You think of yellow.
Are you
could
hinting
be
Dragon Ball? Stop trying to feed them the answers.
if you're thinking yellow, you could be like, oh, it's a blonde. You know, like most of the time
I
with
actually
anime,
did have a blonde on the mind for
Japanese.
yellow.
whenever I think of anime, like the first thing I think of when I think of a color is who's a character with that color hair, you know? Or is that character a certain color? You know, I think that's going. And I think everybody can figure out who my blue is, you know.
Juvia.
But so we'll start with blue.
Oh god.
Do you have a blue one, Doctor?
I'm gonna have to go with Blastoise.
Blastoise, there you go. That's the first one he thought of. And especially because we were talking about Pokemon. You know?
It's probably why that it was the first thing to pop into my mind.
Blue.
Oh, look at this. Marcel says happy. And if you want, I could start pulling up the pictures from Google. So Blastoise is our first
Happy
one.
from Eden Zero or Fairy Tale?
They're the same. Once
They're basically the same. Yeah.
they're the same.
It's confirmed that they're actually in the same universe but different times.
Oh wow.
All right.
Yep. Also, if you look very closely in the manga and episode 3 of Eden Zero, you can see Lucy and Natsu on a date.
So there's
Oh yeah, I
Blastoise.
do remember that.
Yep. They're in
Yeah.
the same universe. Yep.
I got you.
Wait, Biggles, show that blue again. I just want to see it.
All right.
Your color wheel.
Oh, you want the color wheel back? Okay.
Yes. And it could be any character from anything.
For you, yeah. It could even
Okay.
be like, if you want, you can think of the Mets first.
No, I'll stick with like your cartoon or whatever. So, you know what? I think Sonic.
Sonic.
Sonic's a
There you
good
go.
one.
Yes.
All right.
It's technically an anime now, so you know. The Archie
Crimson?
comics are bleeding through, so.
Crimson,
Blue.
as in blue, the character. Sonic?
No. I'm sitting
Blue's
here like we're
Clues,
talking
everyone.
about blue,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Okay, then it would be Rem.
Rem. Okay.
Oh, that's a good one. I didn't even think about that. Good job.
That's
I'm sitting
because you
here
hate
like,
her.
all right, because the isekai thing has been on my mind for a long time. It was either Rem or Roxy. I'm just like, you know what? Rem ranks higher than Roxy.
Yeah.
Right, let's go.
Rem's one of the all-time greats. Really is. Can't wait for her to wake up.
She better hurry. Fucking.
She will. It's in this arc.
I'm just. Well, don't spoil shit, man.
Yeah, well, no, everybody knows. It's all over Instagram and stuff that everybody knows.
So we got Rem.
Oh shit! I'm sorry, Biggles.
In fact, Biggles told me you told him that Rem will wake up at the end of this, first half of the season.
I gave him a vague answer, and if that's how he interpreted it, cool.
Biggles, look at your TV.
Are they losing now? Those fucking cocksuckers. It's tied 7-7.
They
I
were
fucking-
winning 6-3, and now they're losing. Oh, I
No,
know
I
they're tied
fucking hate
7-7.
Okay, Sonic. Right? So
Yeah.
now we need Arceus's blue one.
Well, the first thing I thought of was also Rem. This was before Crimson even said anything.
Okay, yeah. Well, that's usually who people think of. But we all know mine because this is who I think of all the time. Is Juvia.
Yep.
All right. Next one. Let's go orange. Who do you guys think of when you think of the color orange?
Oh, this one's actually super easy for me.
All right, Crimson, go for it. Who is it?
Garfield.
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 No, I'm not talking about Garfield, the cat from the comics.
okay.
book.
Well, that's-
I'm
yeah,
talking
that's-
about a character by the same name who also happens to have some cat-like features, but and the only reason is because of the transformation, the orange fur and everything. So
Let's see if I can get the transformation. Because I was like, I don't even think of him as like orange. But here we go. I got the transformation. Why are you okay? Hold on. So it's not very.
Well, like Naruto makes sense. Naruto makes sense. Yeah, there aren't a lot of like good like scenes that actually like show the color and everything. But...
There's a certain color scheme who was both orange and blue, and I don't think anybody picked him. Okay, let's. Who was next? Dom H. Who is your orange? Are you picking the Mets? No.
God fucking no. Yo, Skip, come back to me. Let me think this is over.
It's got to be the first thing that comes to your head. Okay, Doctor, who's yours?
Someone said Naruto, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Ichigo. Now his hair is technically bleach, it's blonde, but it comes out in the anime as orange. So he's the main character of Bleach. Biggles.
I got him.
I just wanted to make sure you haven't seen it. So
I knew who you were talking about. Don't worry. I may not watch him.
Ichigo.
But I know
Name
the
means
characters.
strawberry. Hair is supposed to be blonde. Looks orange.
yeah.
All right. Arceus, who do you got?
Well, it didn't help that when I was first thinking about it, the first thing that I looked at was your avatar. So I said,
You thought of me?
The orange.
You thinking Biggles?
Yeah,
So I said-
that's the
so I
best
said
fucking
Biggles,
scheme.
but if we're not counting that, the second thing I thought of was Rengoku from Demon Slayer.
Oh, Red Goku's a good one. I actually thought about him second.
Well, Crimson went, and then he
Yeah,
was sharing
yeah.
his screen, and I was directly looking at his avatar, and I'm like, that was the first thing I thought.
Well, technically, that's it, right?
So does this count as orange? Maybe
Yeah.
a little.
I'm not gonna disqualify him for that one.
Okay. Just checking. All right, Dom, you got your orange yet?
You know, since he said I'm gonna go Garfield the cat.
Garfield the cat.
That's what I think.
If red's the next color, I have a problem because I thought of 3 characters right off the bat.
Well, whoever was the first one that initially came to your mind.
Okay, as long as no one chooses it, then I will say it.
Well, then we'll let you go first.
We're going to red?
Well, I'm probably the biggest Demon Slayer here, and I didn't think of Rengoku. I'm a fucking fraud. Well, like I said, I would think more red than orange for Rengoku. But yeah. Okay, so Garfield the cat.
Yes.
So Garfield the cat right here.
Dom hates Mondays, man.
And then mine. Wait till you see mine, guys. Wait till you see mine.
The Mets.
We're waiting.
Sailor Venus.
Uh-huh.
She's
Oh
got
my
an
goodness,
orange skirt.
she's one of my favorite characters of all time, and I didn't think about her.
Part of me wanted to put like all the Scalar Scouts as the first thing I thought of for the colors, because I was like, because when I think of like colors in anime, I usually think of the Sailor Scout uniforms. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so Sailor Venus's uniform is technically gold, not orange, but yeah.
It's literally orange in the picture I just showed, and it's orange in the
gold.
anime.
Gold.
That is not gold. That is orange.
Just saying.
I'm just saying that's orange. Look, unless you're colorblind, that is orange.
It's orange tint gold. It really is gold, though.
It is orange. Orange. Look, that's orange.
Orange.
That's the color orange.
What are the oranges for?
That is fucking orange.
What are the oranges for? I don't know.
Someone
You
has to
see
say
that
it.
color? What color is that? That's not gold.
I see gold. but
Well, then you're
that's like-
fucking colorblind. Okay. Now, now let's do the red next. And Doctor, you can go first.
Asuna
Asuna.
from Sword Art Online. I have some
Uh,
better ones, but you said first, so.
Why didn't you go with her for orange?
Because
she's got a red
technically her
skirt?
hair is brunette, and she wears. So in the first half of the first season of Sword Art Online, she has a uniform that's white and red. So
That looks orange to me, dude. I think you're colorblind.
no, she's brunette. It's 100% brunette. Like, go Google her hair. Is Arsena brunette or is she orange haired?
She's probably like chestnut blonde or something.
Yeah, but the color scheme is orange right here.
Yeah, but Ichigo's color scheme is orange too, and he's technically blonde.
Red,
So
Marco,
Ichigo
red.
came first. But check out her original uniform in Sword Art Online. That's
No,
why she came up red for me.
I know there's a little bit of red on her uniform, but that's orange hair, dude. I don't know your. I don't think you actually know colors. All right. Next person, Arceus. What's your red?
The first thing I thought of was Crimson Law's logo.
Okay, who's the second thing?
Oh, what the fuck? Think. Red Gyarados. Red shiny Gyarados.
Red Gyarados. Okay.
Mine's
Dom.
gonna be weird. You're like, what the fuck? I think of Elmo.
There you go, man.
Yeah. I don't know. It just came to my head quick.
No, man. That's what we want. We want colors. Okay. Here's the red Gyarados. We got the red Gyarados.
Yeah.
See, orange. Even though, what's his name's going to be like, no, she's red. It's red hair. Red is Axel. Got it memorized?
Got it memorized. Yeah.
Got it memorized. Okay. Now we got to get Elmo. What is this?
Oh God.
Orange. There
It
goes.
says chestnut
orange.
brown. It does say orange
Or
brown
orange.
is
It
chestnut,
says
but
orange.
chestnut brown is the first.
That's
thing.
also AI, so I don't trust AI because it's
Yeah.
fucking
Okay.
retarded.
Here's why you should not
Manga,
trust the
it
AI.
says brown.
Here's why you should not trust the AI. I looked up the other day, hey, did Daredevil, the character, draw inspiration from the manga Dororo? And it said no. Did Dororo did something like that. Basically, I was asking if, if Daredevil had drawn some inspiration from the series. The AI responded that Dororo came out in 1967. Meanwhile, Netflix's Daredevil came out in 2015. And I'm just like, you fucking AI answer.
I'm just
Alright.
saying the manga describes her in brown hair. Like, not the manga, the light novel. I'm sorry, the light novel.
What color hair does Megamine have?
Brown.
That looks brown to me.
Guess what color AI says Megamine's hair color is?
Blonde.
Red, black. I don't know.
Red.
Black, maybe?
It says it's red.
Oh, that's weird.
So unless
I'm
it's
just
in
saying-
the light novel,
Yeah, but what about the light novel? It
who
says brown.
cares? When you're reading a light novel, do you automatically think of the colors?
I do. I look at the artwork if it's presented in the light novel, and I think of all the colors. Yes.
All right. Here's this. Step by steps on how to draw Elmo. Okay. Am I the only one? No, Crimson, you're next.
I'm
right?
gonna have to learn to
Yeah,
draw.
I haven't given mine for red yet.
Yeah. What's yours?
The only answer that I could think of, Eris Grey Rat.
I figured
Yeah,
you would think. Yeah.
Laser,
You know
dude.
what? Eris was probably the second person I thought of.
You know what?
My second person was Priscilla, so
My second and third person was Urza Scarlet and Yor, and I'm surprised that no one said Urza Scarlet with the red hair and everything.
Well, maybe
All
that's
right.
Biggles.
For orange, I thought of the second person. I thought of like Daphne from Scooby Doo.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yes.
I was also thinking Scarlet L. Van Dinian. That was like the second choice because she's always in that red dress, right? When she's kicking ass. Who else did I think of right away? I thought of Rias Grimmery. You know, I thought of Eris.
another one on there would have been Carla from How a Realist Hero Rebuilt the Kingdom.
Marcel, that's a
I'm
good.
gonna go to these Crunchyroll anime nights this every season now, since now they're doing it, and it looks like they haven't done the nominations yet, but Mushoku Tensei is highly likely to be there, so I'm fucking going to that.
Yeah, Marcel, your Evangelion. That's actually a really good point. I didn't even think about her.
At first, I went Ursa Scarlet, and then I was like, Elsie Crimson? You know, they're the same character. They're just one's Eden Zero, one's Fairy Tail.
Yep.
So
Yeah, man.
Ursa was my Carla. You know what? I also wanted to go Licia with thought of red because she wears red.
She
you
does.
know? I also thought of Megamine because she wears red.
And you also thought of Sailor Mars, apparently.
I also thought of Sailor Mars. I technically also thought of Sailor Moon because she has some red on her, you know, but like she's more like blue.
Biggles, you were there the day I bought all the Sailor Mars stuff, right? From Christina V, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's go to the next one. What was the next color? Green. Green. Let's go to green.
Everyone say Bulbasaur.
Well, okay. So Hank Lee says Bulbasaur, I guess.
I did
because
not
that's
say Bulbasaur. No, I said
You
everyone
just-
say Bulbasaur.
You just said Bulbasaur. That was the
That's your
first
first
green name you
No,
said.
it was not. Jupiter was actually it because we were talking about Sailor Scouts, but
So I influenced you, I guess.
actually, it wasn't Jupiter. I thought about green before we started, and it was actually Mau Mau.
That's who I actually thought you were going to say.
No,
And
that's
that's why-
when I started. Yeah, so that's
And,
technically the first.
And that's why I said at
Mau
work
Mau.
that you should remember.
Yeah, so Mau Mau's my choice because that's technically the first one. Being honest.
First one you thought of was Mau
Yeah.
Mau. And I made sure to get the cat ears because that's just hilarious.
Yeah, I think it's perfect for it.
Anytime she has like the cat ears. I want to put this back. But Arceus, who was yours? Who was the first one you thought of when you thought green?
The first thing I thought of, so it's from the anime series Pretty Cure. The name of the magical girl is called Cure March, so Cure, and then the month March,
C-U-R-E.
and then
March?
the March, yeah, like the month.
Okay. Let me see if this is it. Is this it? One of the. Yeah. Okay. That's the
That's a
first
good one.
person you thought of green. Okay. My blue was Aqua and my orange was Charizard. I
Aqua
wanna say
from Kingdom
Zora.
Hearts, right?
But the first one was Froppy from My Hero. Okay. Dom, who do you got?
I think it's Shrek.
Shrek.
That's a good one.
It is good.
Shrek. There we go. Crimson, I think I know yours. A certain ReZero character.
No, it's gonna
No, actually, it wasn't when it comes to green because
Oh, no.
of the recent controversy I got myself in. The
Oh!
first thing that come to mind when I think green is Futaba Igarashi.
Oh, there you
the
go.
Green Ranger. Yeah.
Let's go, man. I gotta finish the manga.
No,
See, Biggles, no
actually,
Wisha this time.
Futaba
Not
what?
her.
Igarashi from My Senpai is Annoying.
You got into controversy over that?
Because someone called her design, and I quote, pedophilic, and I commented, like, this is someone who is portrayed as an adult throughout the entire show,
Yeah.
and the whole gag is that the main couple is a really short chick and a really tall dude. And I had a bunch of people fucking jump me on Twitter calling me a pedophile because of that.
Wow, that's insane because the same controversy happened with Spy Family as well. And Anya is supposed to be a 4-year-old little kid,
Well,
you know,
it
and
happened
stuff
with
like that.
Uzaki because she's short. It happened with Mau Mau
Yeah,
because
for
again
sure.
short. This is a recurring thing. So when I basically summed up the entire argument as height of consent, people got really pissed at me. He's like, "That's not what you're saying." I'm like, "Okay, well, you're talking about moe characteristics. You're talking about an exaggerated depiction of a short chick that is, from what I understand, the author's self-insert character."
Yeah, the author writing it, I think I heard that somewhere too, right?
And
So
of course,
it's portraying
everyone tried to
her.
rebut me, like, "Oh, well, you just want to goon to little kids." I'm like, I never said anything about that.
It's
I
the
never
same.
said anything. I just called you out for bad logic.
It's probably the same people that said Anya is, being betrayed in this awful way in Spy Family, or to your point, Mao Mao, who is a 17-year-old, is, they think she's 8 because they've never seen her before. So they don't watch the anime, they don't read the manga, they don't do any of these things. I mean, if you told people that Amelia, from ReZero is 19 years old when the story starts, no one's going to believe you because they didn't watch it.
Yeah,
I was
either
reading
way,
it.
the point was, I wasn't even talking about, whether, like, or anything about, like, the gooning aspect or whatever.
Yeah.
I literally just said it's ridiculous to call this pedophilic because you're just watering down a term that should not be watered down. And people didn't like that.
Yeah.
And when you're the type to, like, who wants to see this stuff everywhere, you're going to see this stuff everywhere.
And you know what? Looking at the design right now,
That's because they're PDFs.
because I haven't seen this particular anime, not yet anyway, because I'll watch all of them.
I would
eventually,
actually
but-
say read the manga. It's pretty short, very wholesome. Like, the series in and of itself does not really do fan service or anything.
Yeah.
It's like literally like I would say, yeah, it's probably josei. And it's literally just, wholesome romance manga.
Yeah, looking at the character design though, I
She's
would
in a
have never
business
thought I would have never thought that character was younger than an adult. Like I don't see where they're coming off with this.
Kids
at all.
don't wear this shit.
Bro, Crimson, side couple, best couple though, man.
Oh yeah, no, they're great. I like the main couple, but yeah, there's that. There's also the crazy Russian chick who's just, a side character in there. Either way, yes.
Okay,
this
so read the
character-
manga versus the anime.
The
Okay.
anime is
Yeah.
good, but it's incomplete.
Oh, it's incomplete, and they're not going to make a second season.
No,
I don't think they are.
Ah,
That's the only reason I would say you should read the manga, is because you'll get the whole story.
yeah, I see.
It's very
But,
short
yeah,
too. Like, the pages-
basically, that character, or saying that character was not problematic, got me in trouble.
Yeah, that doesn't. I don't know what the conversation looked like, but if it's depicted the way you say it's depicted, then yeah,
All right,
those
I wanna
people are
do
not
mine.
worth your time.
Elmo,
Yeah.
Those people are
Elmo,
not worth your time.
Elmo. I'm Elmoing you right now, and you work with me.
Shut
so
the
you
fuck
know
up!
what
I
that
know.
means.
I'm the
Shut the
only
fuck
one
up!
that knows what Elmo
Shut the fuck
means.
up!
I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, mine is obviously for my favorite
Let's
isekai.
go, man.
Wrong way to use healing magic. Rose. You know what? For my yellow, I also wanted to use something from this, but I thought of someone else that is yellow.
It better
So
not
we'll
be
go-
mine, Biggles.
We'll go to yellow after this. All right. So
Bro, I need
mine
season
is.
2, man.
Well, it's.
I
coming
thought season 2 was supposed
next
to be this
right?
year.
I think it's December
Oh.
or it's the start of next year.
Like, the whole reason when I started taking chat suggestions that I went with wrong way to use healing magic was I thought it was supposed to come out in the first part of this year.
I think it's the end of this year or the start of next year.
I'll have to double check on that. I'm surprised it's taken them so long for a second season, though. That thing was so popular when
It was
sprouted
like
off.
last year, wasn't it? Or like it was the end of the year before that, right?
I know, but it was slated for 13 episodes, but they were talking about trying to make it 24 for the first season, and they couldn't get the green light on it, so they had extra stuff to work with. I'm surprised it took them that long.
There's no like date. It just says or late 2026 or early 2027.
Yeah. So in this, the arc where it gives the backstory of Rose's group, that's not till like another 30 chapters after where we are now.
Oh wow.
And it's not even like Rose telling him. It is someone else telling him.
That
Or
sounds
Rose.
like they were unsure as to whether they would get
Yeah.
another season of this
Correct.
act, because a similar thing happened with Unwanted Undead Adventurer.
Yes.
And they revealed Rent's backstory very early in the story, like within the first couple of volumes of the story, versus his backstory being revealed in like volume 11.
This also happened with Dan to Dan. That's why it was a cliffhanger on episode 12, as it was, because again they got cut off and said we don't know if this is going to be a hit. It was both. The season was supposed to be 24 episodes.
Yeah, it's happened to a lot of things.
Yep.
I liked Wrong Way to Use Healing Magic. That
Okay
was
there,
something
Biggles?
that I was not expecting to enjoy as much as I did. It was really good.
I didn't like it as much as everybody else, but I thought it was really entertaining, and I know people who think it's the best anime that's ever come out. I'm friends with a
Really?
lot of these people. Yeah, for
No,
whatever reason. But
I
not you. I'm not talking about you, Biggles. On this.
It's in my
Look,
top.
Look, it's a good anime. I don't think it's best ever,
I agree.
but it's a good anime.
I'm
not going to
concur.
deny it. And I
And it
still
gets
listen
better.
to the intro to this day. So
Yeah, the intro's great. The intro's great.
And it gets better. Okay. Yellow. Doctor, who's your yellow? I have a feeling Lucy Hartsfield. Yep.
We knew it from I think she's one of the best anime characters ever written. So yep.
Let's choose this one. Lucy Hartfilia. Fairy
Hard
tale.
to fill her up.
Yep. All right, Lucy. All right, next. Dom, who's yours?
I'm kind of agree with Chunk the Punk here. I was Pikachu.
Pikachu?
Yeah.
Probably the most iconic yellow character of all time.
For some reason, I didn't even think of Pikachu was even yellow.
I also don't-
Who's colored for you now?
No, you know what? I just didn't think of Pikachu as like yellow. There's that one.
what do you think he was?
There's that one joke where they're like, he's not yellow, he's orange, and then they like change the coloring on the TV. Kind of like the Smurfs did. They're like, we're not blue, we're green. And he
Raichu
changes
is
the-
like a dark yellow / orange.
All right. Let's see. Who do you got, Arceus?
Probably just because I just watched like one of the newest episodes. I thought of Mommy Nanami from Rent a Girlfriend.
Mommy Nominee.
Is it because her bikini's white?
Friends.
It was her hair color.
Yeah, it's her hair. Yeah.
And then I thought of Mona Kawaii from Medica.
All right, so it's this chick.
Yes.
Yep. No dress up, darling. I'm just kidding.
Oh my gosh, you're right, man.
Yeah.
Shiny Pikachu is orange. Oh, is he really? Maybe that's what I'm
Okay.
thinking of.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, it is. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't mean to stop. Whatever. Okay. Crimson, who do you got?
for yellow, this one is going to be a little bit of a mix-up and kind of like the immediate answer. I would have loved to say darkness for yellow, but the first one that came to mind was actually Faye Valentine.
You know what? Faye Valentine came up on mine as well because I was like, man, she just wears yellow.
Yes.
You know what? You know what also came up on my yellow was the rescue squad for Broadway to use healing magic because they wear the yellow shirt.
Mhm.
Oh, her outfit, because I was like, wait, I thought she
Yeah.
had like black hair.
She
No,
does,
she has
but her
purple hair. She
outfit
has
is
purple
yellow.
hair. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, and my yellow.
Let's
It's-
see, what series does he like? It's probably Goblin Slayer, the priest chick.
It's Koro Sensei! And if you look, I gave you a hint saying my background. The whole manga is yellow.
Nice. Hey, Biggles, funny story. That was actually the second character that came to mind after Lucy for me. I don't think
I
they
also
would, though.
thought of Super Saiyans because of Dragon Ball Z. Oh, Dom, did we get your yellow? Yeah, you said
Yeah,
Pikachu, right? Yeah, yeah.
Pikachu, yeah.
I'm kind of
Okay.
upset because instead of thinking of this character for red, I thought of her for yellow. But Chisato Nishikigi from Licorice Recoil was another one that came to mind.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
that's a good one.
Because she wears red, right?
She wears red, but she's blonde. So like I
Like-
honestly
Yep,
like I'm kind of upset that I didn't think of her for red.
Chisato is one of my favorite characters as well, and she's voiced by the same English voice actor that does Chizuru from Rent a Girlfriend.
So,
Chisato is a really good character.
Oh, she's
for-
great.
for blue and orange, no one said Goku.
No,
Like
we're not boring
because
people,
that's
Biggles.
that's
We're not basic ass bitches, man.
Yeah, exactly.
That's like an instant.
I
Like,
picked Pikachu.
you said you said, are you trying to lead us to Super Saiyan? When I said
Yeah,
their hair could be yellow, right? And you like it may be a certain transformation. Super Saiyan.
Hey, Crimson, I actually wrote some short stories on, a fan forum about Chisato. So I do fan fiction sometimes too, and I have several
Short
stories.
story on a
He's bas-
fan
he's-
forum.
He's basically a
it-
shipper. He's a
No,
shipper.
well, it's not like a lame one. It's AO3. You have to like have credentials to get in. So
All right. Purple.
Oh my god.
Purple. Ooh.
This
This one was
Look at
hard
that.
for me because I don't really.
purple's easy
I-
for me.
purple
And I
easy
was
for me
like-
too.
Easiest.
I was
kind of scared to
well,
say it.
well,
I-
technically, it's Barney, isn't it, Dom H?
I'm gonna have to think about this one a little bit.
Can
What?
I go if you don't have it?
Go. Who do you
Okay,
got?
purple heads down. I thought about it right when I saw the circle. It's Amelia for me. It's not even a choice. So
Oh, because her eyes are purple. There
her
you go.
eyes are purple and her clothing's purple to match her eyes. Like those
Oh
aspects
yeah,
of her
the
clothing,
new
too.
tight suit.
Well, not even the new tight suit. Even when she was a kid, like purple's always been part of her design.
Fair enough.
These are not Amelia, and that's Amelia Clark. Okay, whatever. Here's Amelia.
Yeah, Amelia's represented there in several pictures, so it's okay.
All right, Arceus, what do you got?
I'm like thinking if the one I chose was more dark blue or purple, but the first thing I thought of was an anime character called Umi Sonoda, UMI SONODA.
SONDA.
ODA. I
Oops.
think she had like darkish herbal blue hair. That's what I was thinking.
This chick. What happened? Up.
Yes.
My internet just shat the bed for like 30 seconds there. So
Hey, this was on the when we did that thing, and
Yeah,
you
the
brought it up.
waifus.
Yeah. The waifus. Yeah, she was on your waifus. I get it. Oddly, my first thought was purple was Grimace from McDonald's.
Oh,
That's
God.
Dom's, isn't it?
You know, I'm
Oh,
surprised you
yeah.
actually remembered this waifu, man. So good on you, man.
Woohoo. Who was
Fuck.
yours, Dom?
Hashtag fuck Grimace. Wait, what happened?
Who was your purple? It was Grimace, wasn't it? That was the
Nice.
first
Yeah,
thing that
yeah.
came to your mind.
No, I said actually Barney. It's
It was Barney.
Bro, Dom coming out with like the goat picks, man. Like,
Dom's got Barney the fucking dinosaur, boys.
oh yeah.
I'm beginning to have a feeling that Dom hasn't seen a lot of anime.
Yeah, he said he's
I'm
seen
not
I
like,
think he said as much earlier.
he
Yeah,
said like
I
4
might
or
have not
5.
have heard
He
it,
said
so.
like 4 or 5.
Oh,
All right.
there you go.
Yes, I'm not an anime person.
You will be. You
bro,
will be.
it's so
Crimson,
funny.
who do
man.
you got now? Oh, go ahead, Arceus.
Sorry, it's so funny, man, because like a lot of my IRL buddies like never liked anime when I was growing up with them. I mean, like, you guys fucking suck. I'm like, whatever, go watch whatever the fuck you want to watch. And then now they're either getting girlfriends or they're like, it's become mainstream now, and they're like, yeah, I like Freerin, I like Demons.
I like
It's like, they're
Freerin.
so lovely. I'm like, God, fuck you.
All right, who do you got, Crimson?
Since Freerun was mentioned, we'll go with Grumpy Cat, the anime girl herself.
Grumpy Cat! I love Grumpy Cat.
I like how he Googles fern and clicks the actual fucking fern instead of the character.
Grumpy Cat!
By the way, Fern is such a great pick. Yeah.
I love Grumpy
It took
Cat.
me a little while because I'm sitting here like, all right, when I think purple, what do I think of? I had to scroll through my list to like try and like, jar my memory a little bit. And the first one to naturally pop into my head after going through them was Fern. I almost ended up going with Gojo just because of Hollow Purple, and I'm glad I didn't. Like, this is.
I'm surprised
And
that
then
you
I
didn't
had-
associate Amelia with purple at all, being the ReZero fan you are.
I usually associate her with white, to be entirely honest.
Yeah, me too.
I always did purple just simply because, like Biggles said, the eyes, but also all the clothing she wears has like a purple lining or something. So
I kind of thought Satella for a little bit because of the aura around the shadow hands and everything.
that
but
makes sense.
That felt a little weak to me, so I was like, nah.
You could have said Subaru with the invisible hand, technically purple.
You guys want to know?
I
what
generally
my-
associate Subaru more with like black.
Yes, Biggles. Yes.
You want to know what my real second red was and my real second blue was?
Sure.
Sure.
Blue Eyes White Dragon and Red Eyes Black Dragon. and for my next
You
one,
heroes.
my next one, I almost picked Dark Magician, but this name came to my mind first. And you can call me a basic bitch all you want. Future Trunks.
Hell yeah, dude.
It's got the purple jacket, the purple hair. You know, it's just what I think of.
Purple hair.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
his
mean,
hair is technically purple.
So his hair is blue afterwards, but like it's the same thing as how Bulma was
gray or
originally
silver.
purple hair, and then they changed her to
Yep.
blue. And to match Bulma, they changed him from purple to blue. But it was originally purple hair because what's it called? Yeah, I almost put Dark Magician or Dark Magician Girl, because that's like basically all of these. My second one was like a Yu-Gi-Oh card. The second thing that popped into my head, except for orange, because orange has like Goku, you know, orange and blue. And then like blue, I also would think of Vegeta because he's all like, because when I think of Vegeta, I think of like Majin Vegeta first, and that's blue, you know. But yeah, so I think that's all of them. So now I have a game for you guys. It's basically fuck, marry, kill, except it's going to be date, hug, or put in timeout.
Date, hug, or put in timeout. Got it.
Date, hug, or put in timeout. Can I?
You guys hear me? Someone else
Yes.
on the microphone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can hear you.
Okay.
All right. Here are our first ones. Akane, or Akano, sorry.
Bunny
Your, or Bunny Senpai. Bunny Girl Senpai.
Wait, what is it?
My-
Date, hug, and put in timeout?
Date, hug, or put in timeout.
Should I go first?
Go for it. Go for
Okay.
it.
Just because I've already thought about this. I would date Yor. I would hug Bunigo and Senpai. The third one goes in timeout.
Okay. Dom, looking at these.
I mean, okay, so I can't tell you about these characters, but looking at them.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm gonna put the chick in the middle in timeout. 'Cause,
Okay.
You know,
She's got knives.
she
yeah.
seems like she
Stop-
seems
If
stop
you knew
lying
her,
about
you
it.
would date her. So
Stop being or using knives. Go to timeout.
Okay.
Yeah, very,
Go to
very,
timeout, yeah.
very responsible.
you know what? Date the chick on the right, and hug the chick on the left.
Okay. All right, Crimson.
This is pretty easy. So date my Sakurajima, hug your, and then because I've never watched High School DxD, put that bitch in timeout.
Wait, which one? Which one you put in timeout?
The one on the far left.
yeah,
Unlock
okay.
this one.
she's high school D&D, so she's automatically
DxD,
timeout.
not
DxD.
D&D.
What?
High School D&D. I rolled to seduce the demoness.
Hey, that would be probably a better anime than what
The
this
Mets
is.
just walked it off with a 2-run home run. I looked up and it was a homer. Let's go.
I was hoping you wouldn't see it.
You know what? Where the fuck are you, Swigs? You stupid fuck. Okay. Okay. Arceus.
I'm not like, gonna go to jail for like my answers, right?
No, aren't they
No,
all
you'll just be
adults?
attacked. You'll
right?
just be attacked by Twitter weirdos.
Aren't they basically all adults?
Yeah, my
College, right?
Bunny Chris Senpai is in college, by the way. So
Oh, that's right. I remember watching that. Yeah. I'm gonna date my Sakurajima. That's totally my type. I'm going to.
You like women who abuse you mildly.
you like kick you in the face when you try to like. Be
Listen,
sweet
man,
to them.
you know how I am. I mean,
She's
how
like
much?
a Dommy mommy.
You're
man.
out
Like,
here.
let's
You're out
go.
here watching Asasagawa. Just like he's me
Yeah.
for real.
Wait, so I don't understand this now. If Arceus wants a person to protect him, right? So my Sakajima jumped in front of a car and saved, the main character of Benigura Senpai. But you have Yor over here that if she got hit by a car, the car would like crumble into pieces and she would
Fold
protect
around
you
her
like it was nothing.
hit like a 200-year-old tree. Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen. I like your,
She's a
but
hacker.
like not my type, man. Like I wouldn't date her.
Are you putting her in timeout?
I'm putting your in timeout.
Oh
and
my
I'm gonna
goodness.
fucking hug Akido, man, because Akido is the fucking goat, man. But I would never date her. She fucking crazy.
My anime respect for you went down. Very good sir
I
today.
will hug Akino. I will date my. And you're going in fucking timeout.
You've
young
never seen
lady.
Spy Family. I expect that from you, Biggles.
Well, I mean, I literally picked two girls I really like with black hair. Okay, now, next one. We got the blondes. We're going to hug, date.
Is that fucking
Or-
darkness in the middle?
Yeah, it's from the OVA.
Oh
Hug,
my god.
date, or put in timeout.
Well, you just
Professor
made
Bitch.
one of my answers very, very easy.
Professor Bitch, my favorite anime girl. That's not Juvia. Darkness and Lucy Hartfilia.
You picked a really weird picture of Lucy, by the way.
I picked the only picture that I can find her that wasn't 2 pages and not other people. Okay, look, this is Urza, and this is Lucy. But look, Virgo's in there too. So I was trying to find a Lucy picture that it was just her, and that was the one I had. I couldn't pick the waitress one, where she works at like the soda shop.
Is
But-
that the book that you got from my
Yes.
friends at Anime
Yes.
Books? Yeah.
It was just everything else was like too many pages, and I couldn't get it. And I thought it was hilarious to get her as a kitty. So
Okay, whatever.
All right,
we already
so-
know my answers.
you're going to put Lucy in timeout for wearing a kitty outfit.
No, that's not my answer.
You gotta say it, man. You gotta tell
Oh,
us.
well, okay. I didn't know I was up. Okay, so Lucy, I would date. Darkness, I would hug. And then your professor, I would put in timeout.
How
She's
dare
been a
you?
bad girl. What can I say?
Yeah, it's darkness. It's darkness from the OVA.
Yep.
All right,
Who's the chick on the left?
Professor Bitch.
She's a problem.
No,
No,
so her
so-
name got changed.
Oh, okay.
So the
I'll let you
kids
tell it.
call her Professor Bitch.
Yep.
Because I don't even know how to explain it.
By the way, when I said I put her in timeout, she's still an okay character. She's just not as good as the other two.
This,
So
this is why there was no kills. But for the blue hair,
Yeah.
we can change it instead of timeout. We can change it to fucking shoot him to the
Alright.
moon.
This is easy for me. I'll date Professor Bitch, hug one in the middle, and then the cat girl's going to timeout. I don't know. She seems crazier than me.
it's a very, very bad picture of
She
Lucy, but
seems-
she's not crazy at all.
I
She
literally
says-
just had to look up why she's called Professor Bitch. I get it.
She seems like the type of girl that thinks she's actually a cat. I don't know.
No, I just picked
Okay.
the cat.
No,
girl.
But
Uh,
she's
Lucy's-
pretty cool. Okay.
She's completely normal.
She's
Okay,
complete.
so that's the real my opinion. Damn it.
Yeah.
She's actually the main narrator of Fairy Tale, and she's the most normal one in the whole
Ah,
bunch.
shit.
And she's
Damn
the
it.
most popular one in the entire series. All right.
So if I
Vincent.
watch the show, I could change my opinion.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
She's also
But no,
voiced by the same
you-
voice actress that voices Asuna and a whole bunch Chomi Lee, so she's famous for that reason too.
All right.
Yep.
Dom, I'm 100% with you on your choices.
You,
so
oh wow,
it's
you're
okay.
agreeing with me though.
Okay, Crimson.
Date Darkness because it's darkness. Hug Lucy and you know what? Fuck Professor Bitch.
He's,
Fuck,
go
there you go.
timeout.
Fuck it.
He's like-
She
he's
can
like-
go in
Fuck.
timeout. She can go in
Arceus.
timeout.
Um, I'm gonna date Lucy. I'm gonna hug them titties of Professor Bitch, and Darkness can go a fucking timeout.
See, I had respect for Arceus' return when he said Lucy, and then he chose Professor over, Darkness.
There we go.
Reasons to
Lucy-
date Darkness. She can take whatever abuse you hurl at her. Okay. It's
And
just
Actually,
into
her
it.
timeout, you probably made Darkness's day with the timeout.
Listen, man,
Yeah,
I
you
love
probably-
Konosuba.
you probably got her off.
made her really happy with that one. But better than that, she's rich as shit. She's a noble. So
She is, yeah. But is she rich enough to like curtail the crazy factor? So the thing about it is,
She's
only
not
crazy
crazy.
I'm gonna
factor is
hug
she's a
her because
masochist.
I can get out of it.
Listen, man, I love Konosuba. Don't get me wrong, but those girls, man, are fucking crazy.
No,
I-
they are
I'm
absolutely.
They absolutely are, but they're not like a bad crazy. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. I would love Aqua. Like if I met her in real life, Aqua's great.
Out of the
So.
three, that's
He
probably
just-
who I would
Aqua's
pick.
the kind of woman who would spend all of your money on fucking alcohol and be like, "Why don't you make more money?"
Yeah, she probably would, but she's also the type of girl that could make you stay. So it would be like you would be sad for the rest of your life, but inside you would be all like,
you
I
would
can't
be an
find another girl
alcoholic
like
for
her.
the rest of your life. Because
All right,
the only
Vincent.
thing your money would ever get spent on is booze.
All right, Biggles, what you thinking, man?
All right. Obviously, with Professor Bitch being my favorite, basically of all time, right next to Juvia.
I expected it.
I am. I made sure to put Professor Bitch on here. Okay. I am going to date Professor Bitch. I'm going to hug Darkness, and Lucy, you're going in timeout, young lady.
It's just because we know she's more popular than Juvia, and he's still hurt over this. So
That's not even it.
Biggles hates cats.
I hate cats.
Biggles
And
is
Lucy
afraid of
knows.
the pussy.
All right. Blue hair. Now, I'm taking out
Oh my
timeout
God.
here,
Bro, what the fuck, man? Oh,
and I'm taking out
there's a
timeout
clear
here.
character for timeout here.
So we
This
can
one's
kill
so
them.
obvious.
It is so easy.
Like, what the fuck?
It's super easy.
But the
All
one in
right.
the one in the middle looks. How old was the one in the middle?
19th, right?
19.
19.
Yeah.
She's also a demon, so
Yeah.
that
I was about to say that the one on the right is the one who's the youngest. Or, yeah,
Oh, really?
The youngest, yeah.
yeah, she's high school on the right. Yep.
Ah.
All right.
She's also a cunt, so it doesn't
Tom,
matter.
all we'll say
That's
is
that's
if
who
you-
we're all killing, right?
all we'll say is that if you glaze the one on the far right, we might be throwing some words at you, man.
Okay, so okay. I mean, I'm just gonna
this is
go
date-
at it since
date, hug, murder, kill, send to the moon, get rid of them. It's what's her name?
I mean,
What's
okay,
her name?
obviously, I forget exactly what her name is. I just call her a cunt.
Isn't it Hikari or something? No, it was something.
The
Amari. It's Amari.
Himari? Yeah, okay. Anyway, so I mean, obviously, date
Can't
Ram,
boy friendship, Marcel. Yeah.
yeah, hug the I don't
Zenobia.
know Zenobia.
Yeah.
And then as far as Himari goes, for literally being the biggest pain in her own ass and the most frustrating character to watch that I've watched on screen in a long time. You know what? Just, put her in one of Elon Musk's rockets and shoot her off to the moon and just crash land that shit, okay? I don't care if she survives or not. If she does, she's stranded on the moon for the rest of her life. Like this woman is like I wanted her, to fucking nut up and actually figure her shit out. But no, I found out that the end of this series
Yep.
is still her breaking up with the dude and going off to do her own thing. So
Correct.
And man, he could have fucking watched Rent a Girlfriend instead of this shit, man.
Yeah.
I would rather lobotomize myself than pick between the two.
You know what? I thought there was so positive like a start to this anime. I didn't know anything about the manga before or
I
anything.
think we
and
all
I
liked
started
the first
watching
episode.
it and
That's all I did. I watched
Well-
one episode and I was out.
I watched pretty much the whole thing and I was excited because I kind of like lived this in my life a little bit during high school and everything. I was like, oh, the girl's finally gonna get the guy, but no, it's the other girl. So it's just
Well,
like, okay.
Rin was the better girl, anyways. But I actually I did a video on this.
Yeah.
I did a video on this one.
I think we were all excited about
I
this and we
think
were
this was the
disappointed.
original love triangle rant
Yep.
from me.
Correct.
Did you finish the anime, Crimson?
I did not. I got to the point where I believe it was like she got super fucking pissed at him for showing interest in a different girl when she's literally sitting there like teasing him the whole time. Every time she makes, she turns her own confessions into a fucking joke, pretends like she doesn't have any feelings for him or anything, and
Gives
then
him a
it's
lap
like,
dance in the first episode.
yeah, she basically like does all this stuff to get in her own way, and then gets super duper pissed when he shows a little bit of spine and is just like, yeah, you know what, I'm not really happy with you right now.
And then
And
did
she
he
just
like
she
dump-
just decides to fucking torch the whole friendship right then and there.
I
She
know,
dumped
did
a
she, like,
drink
pour
on
water
him.
on
Yeah,
him?
she dumped
poured
a drink on him.
Oh,
I wanted him
saw
to
that
stand
before.
up, grab her by the throat, and fucking slam her head on the table, but he didn't do that. So it was a sure.
Watch out! Watch out! Watch out!
Dom, what do you got here?
All right, we're just gonna go date, left chick, hog middle chick, and we're sending that bitch to the timeout.
Yeah, let's go. No. For this one, you can kill the one on the right. It's fine.
Oh, we're killing that bitch.
All right, Doctor.
Oh, I'm gonna discuss you guys. Okay, so we already know I would date Rem out of all these three. I'm gonna hug Himori, and then I'm gonna,
Amari.
Hamari, however you pronounce her name, because even though she's a mess right now, I envision her being like a complete person in college or a complete person growing up and learning from her ways. So
Except
I actually
God.
think the character, if the story went on, I think the character would become an actually good character. I don't have the same feeling for whatever Z name or whatever. I can never pronounce her name.
Zenobia.
Zenobia.
You
Unless
mean
I
the girl
hear it.
who's the girl who works for the church?
Yeah, I just don't like her. Never have.
Because you didn't watch the show,
I didn't watch the show. Yep.
so you don't even know anything about her.
No, but I've heard people talk about her and stuff. So
Yeah, whatever. Zenobia is awesome. All right, she's probably one of the best characters in that show.
I
Ren,
can. Well,
date
is it
Ren,
actually
hug
a good show?
Zenobia. Well, it
Bro,
depends.
you either piss off Henkley with your answers or you piss off Biggles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just yeah.
And then Hamari can get shot to the fucking moon. Rocket explodes. I'm talking Challenger shit. It goes in, boom. Yeah.
Also, to tell you the truth, when someone was trying to recommend me that show too, I also don't like the animation, and I think that's what turned me off of like watching it.
I mean, were you looking at season 4 animation? Because that's like fucking.
I don't know what season he was showing me.
I thought he was
He
talking about
showed me
Shadow
like a clip, and I was like,
Season 4, some of the worst looking fucking art I've ever seen in my life. Okay.
it might have been season 4.
Oh wait, that's Julia. Okay, brown hair.
Ah,
Wiz,
you didn't
Kana,
go.
and
Oh,
a
this is
girlfriend.
easy.
I'm going to fucking put Chizuru in timeout. I'm going to date Wiz, and I am going to hug Kana.
Biggles, I didn't even get to go, Azra.
Oh, who you got?
He got so
thought-
mad
I
over
literally-
my him or
I
whatever.
thought you started that shit, but I guess that was Crimson, huh? All right, Arceus, who was it?
I'm gonna date Zenobia. I'm going to hug Rem, and then fucking Himari can get destroyed. Like literally, like.
See, I'm the only one that
I'm
gave
going.
her
I'm
any
going to
grace.
recruit Megamine to cast Explosion on her.
Explosion.
Explosion! All right. This one, Arceus, what do you got?
I'm gonna date Wiz because she's my favorite girl in the anime.
Wait, which one is she?
Wiz is the one on the left.
On the left.
Kana is this one.
That's
Chizuru
right.
is this one.
I'm gonna hug Kana, and Chizuru can get the fuck out of here.
She's going to time out.
What's
All right.
wrong with her?
I'll save us the time since Biggles and Arceus have basically had the same answer. I'm just gonna say, yeah, I'm 100% in agreement with that exact same answer.
All right, Dom.
What's wrong with the girl on the right?
She's from an anime that they don't like. We talked about Rent a Girlfriend. She's
She's
one of the main characters.
She helps as a source of all the problems because she leads a guy on for years as he pays her to be his girlfriend.
That's right. Marcel likes Kana.
You know what? Just to go against you guys, I'm gonna date her.
Oh wait, now
Take your
hold
word
on.
from
When
Bosnia.
wait, hold on. When you're dating her, you have to pay her.
Oh shit!
Hey, by the way, that it was a good choice. It was a good choice.
Listen, man, I've watched every episode of Red to Go, and I still do not like Chizuru bad, but
Chizu is my favorite character.
You know,
Rent a
I'll
Girlfriend,
stick
so-
with it though. I'm gonna hug the one on the left, and the one in the middle can go bye bye.
Oh
you don't
man,
want
just
to drink with Kana?
yeah.
Yeah. I don't like
Kana's
her
best girl, man.
I don't like her attitude in that picture.
She's
Yeah,
drunk and happy. All right, I have a feeling I know what the doctor's going to say. but-
Yeah, but do you know the order? I'm gonna say, I guess.
Yeah, you're going to hug Wiz, you're going to date Chizuru, and you're going to put Kana in timeout.
Wow, you nailed it. But Chizuru has like a great arc in season 3 with Kazu, and it really in depth her character. I don't know how you guys think that she's leading him on purpose. Like she's doing it as much for him as he is doing it for her, and so Chizuru is a great character. I think she's fantastic.
Oh,
Wiz is a fantastic character. So Wiz is the hug, but
Next
Wiz
on the
is
list,
great.
Griffith did nothing wrong.
And then Kana is actually a really good character. I love her character growth and everything, but she's the least of the three. So
Bro, I'm gonna stop you there. We can move on because if I said my piece, we'd be here for an hour. So.
yeah, and you know I would disagree, and then we would discontinue, and Biggles might as well like cut the stream. So
This one's gonna be interesting.
I just want you to know, the girl on the right, I had to Google like a person because I don't want to put Rose in here because I'd have to put Rose in timeout because she's mean to everyone, even though I
Rose
like her the most.
needs to be put in timeout. Yes.
I've seen the
Rose?
girl. I've seen the girl on the right sometimes. I think
She's-
Gal tweeted her.
She's
One
from
part.
One Punch Man.
Yes.
Yeah,
If you're talking about Gal, that is basically anime version of Gal.
yeah.
Yes.
So you got Tatsumaki. Well, she's on the right. Ubel in the middle, and then Cece in the left. Right.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
basically you have grumpy short tsundere on the right, evil psychopath in the middle.
The middle will probably kill you.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. She's
probably kill you.
Probably she'll cut you in half because
Yeah.
she thinks she can.
Yep, exactly. Just when she's feeling in the mood one
This
day,
is
you
a
could
good
be
one,
lovey-dovey
Biggles.
one day,
She seems
and the next
psycho,
day
yeah.
she'd be like, "Oh, time to move on."
But
Look,
she's
I
so
won't deny that Ubel is hot. The issue is that the crazy factor is way too high to justify it.
It is. I agree.
So
Dom,
yeah,
who do you got?
Oh,
Let's see Dom first.
this is. I think this is pretty simple for me.
Okay.
I'm gonna date the girl on the right.
Okay.
Hug her, what's her name on the left, and then that fucking bitch in the middle and go bye. Fuck her.
Okay. She's going to timeout. Ubel, you're going to timeout, young lady,
Yes.
for cutting everyone. All right, Arceus.
I think I'm gonna date Cece. I'm gonna hug Ubel, and Tatsumaki can go timeout.
All right.
interesting.
Crimson, what do you got?
Date Tatsumaki, hug CC, Ubel deserves the timeout.
Okay.
But she's
Doctor.
hot, man. But I could never date her.
Doctor, what do you got?
So I'm blanking on her name, and we've said it like Rose. Timeout for Rose. CC, I would hug,
Rose
and
isn't on here.
whatever the right is on the name. I
One Punch
haven't
Girl.
seen. Oh, One Punch Man. Duh, I've seen that. Duh. I'm blanking on the name on her. So she's
You
timeout.
just call her Tornado if you
Tornado. There you go. Timeout on her. CC hug, and then Ubel I would date, and I would die happy. So.
I love me some crazy bitches, so I'm going to date Ubel and then.
I'm not gonna lie.
Wait.
The more I thought Ubel was gonna be one of my least favorite characters in Freeland, and the more we got of her, and the more I actually liked her. And I have a giant portrait of her at my house actually.
Bro, can we just talk about how the glasses dude was just not at the exam
So,
the whole fucking
Yeah,
time?
no,
Explain
he's a baller.
why he likes
He's great.
Chizuru. He just has terrible taste in women. Got it.
I said date Ubel because she's the most Dobby Bobby out of all of them. She'll probably kill me, and I love sticking my dick in crazy.
Ubu's in the middle, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna
Yeah.
date her?
But by
Fuck
the
yeah.
way, guys,
I'm going to die happy, motherfucker.
by the way, Crimson is not totally off. I've dated a lot of people in my life, and like 95% of them are crazy, like crazy. So
Yes, there
yes,
you go.
Crimson is not off. on this.
Look, I
I'm
had
hugging
one run
CC.
in with a Latina in high school. And I was like, yeah, fuck that shit.
I had
No, it's
one
really bad.
stab me multiple times, and I still didn't want to leave.
What?
Yes,
Okay, I've never had
you're
one
a fucking
stab me.
lobotomite knuckle dragger.
Because you deserved it, Biggles. No, no.
Hey,
I've
Biggles.
I've
Hey,
never
Biggles.
had one stab me. That's something
Hey,
that's
Biggles.
new.
Let's go! I'm a sucker for those Latino big asses. And the fucking crazy spiciness. Okay, and then hug CC, and then I'll put the other girl in timeout because I don't know who she is. So go to timeout, you angry-looking, green-haired girl. Okay,
Wait, you haven't seen One Punch Man?
no,
You don't know who Tatsumaki is?
no. I don't
Well,
even...
I regret binging both seasons like 2 weeks before season 3 came
By
out.
the way, one
That's gotta be like the biggest disappointment of all time.
by the way, One
What?
Punch Man yeah, One Punch Man is like I think the first season was way better, but I think it's a good like joke show. I don't consider it like Psyche K I would consider better than One Punch Man, even though they're both like making fun
Mob
of
Psycho.
sort of an anime. Yeah.
Mob Psycho.
Mob Psycho is good too. Sorry, Biggles. Should I?
No, I
unmute me?
was waving to the guilt bin.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, sir. Let's see. We got now we got the orange-haired girls because that's orange. We got
Chestnut
Asuka,
brown, you mean?
We got Asuka, Asuna, and Nami. Nami. Nami, right? Nami. All
Yeah,
right.
Nami from
Date hug or put in timeout, boys. Doctor, you go first.
Oh, okay. Well, this is actually easy.
Yeah,
Asuna,
this is easy.
obviously. By the way, this will surprise you, but because I make
don't
fun
think so.
of, I make fun of Luffy and the Straw Hat Pirates all the time, but Nami is actually my favorite character, and I would actually choose Nami to hug. And then, third girl, and I'm blanking on her name. She's famous. She has a spear and
Asuka?
everything. Yeah, Asuka.
Asuka Langley Soryu.
Yeah, I like her, so it hurts me to
Her
say
country
that
is
it's time
the
out.
holographic map.
Yeah, no, it hurts me to put her in timeout because I actually like the character, but there's not as much media with her as there are with the other ones, so she's timeout. So,
All right, Dom.
Who's the check in the middle?
Asuna, she's probably the. Nami and Asuna. I have to say Asuna is slightly more famous, but yeah, Asuna is in the middle.
Oscar's
Yeah,
like
I
super
like that.
prosperous,
I'm
too.
gonna date Asuna.
Asuka is very famous as well. Yeah.
Was it Naomi? Say it again.
Nami.
Nami.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hug Nami on the right, and yeah, The chick on the left just doesn't do it for me.
If she had better animation, she would, because she's actually a fantastic character.
She's from the
No.
90s.
Yep, exactly. Also, she was one of the more famous cosplays for like between 2018 and 2023.
Langley Soryu. Okay.
Yeah.
Crimson.
Okay, so I am going to say date Asuna. It's actually a
Alright.
toss up because there's a pretty good reason as to why you would actually date Nami as well. So I can understand people choosing that one. But for me, it would be date Asuna because she's a little bit more my type personality wise. Hug Nami. And then that useless zero-win piece of shit Asuka can go in timeout for never defeating a single fucking angel on her own. You know what? Everyone gives
True.
Shinji shit for being a pussy, but he did more than this bitch ever did.
You know what's funny is 3 out of 5 so far has chosen the same order. So let's see if Biggles and Arceus mess us up.
Well, I'll tell you right now, I'm not. Okay. Arceus, go for it.
You got 4 for 4 because I am fucking glazing Asuna.
Asuna is great.
I'm gonna hug Nami and her big titties and the time skip art and get the fuck out of here, Asuka. I fucking hate Neon Genesis even.
Hell yeah.
All right, ready? Gonna date Nami. I'm gonna put Asuna in timeout because I fucking hate Sword Art Online
Fuck you.
so
Fuck you.
much.
Wait,
Fuck you.
Biggles.
My fucking
Okay,
cock.
I don't
And then,
think we've ever talked about this. Have
This
you
is
watched
only
Sword Art
because
Online?
He hates Clash
Yes.
of the Elite.
Okay.
He hates constantly. He hates everything I fucking like. So he's doing
No,
this.
no. It's so Biggles actually.
Lobotomite knuckle dragger.
So
And I'll
in Biggles' defense, so Sword Art Online is one of the most famous animes of all time because it brought all the video game nerds and all of the anime lovers together, and it actually made anime mainstream. Like, this is the collaboration that did it. But with Sword Art Online, how great it is, it has lots and lots of flaws, more flaws than most anime. So I get where Biggles comes from, but Asuna
Yeah.
is not one of those flaws. So.
No, hashtag kick Biggles. For that.
fucking, I hate Sword Art Online. And then
Just gonna stick
Asuka,
this.
oh,
Stick that
He
sword up
got,
your
he got
ass.
his opinion downloaded directly from Mother's basement and Giguk.
all right. Hug, date, put in timeout.
Well, it's pretty simple for me and
Oh
Crimson.
my god.
Well, make me go last. I'll be right back.
Okay. Doctor,
So it's ROM. I actually like ROM more than RAM. So definitely ROM. And then it's this is a tough choice actually.
for what? Dating or hugging?
For dating. ROM is dating, like absolutely. I think I'm gonna hug Demon Slayer girl, and that's a
Loki.
tough choice though. And then she's not important enough for me to remember her name. I know she's the
Vanessa.
Hashira love, but yeah. So
Oh,
I'll,
Mitsuri?
yeah, Missouri, and then I'll time out the other one. So
Vanessa.
Vanessa,
Which
that's
one's
it.
Vanessa?
On the
Vanessa's the one on the right.
The one with her tits out, you know,
Yes.
just
Well, that's
for everyone to see.
this is easy. Okay.
It was really tough for me because Vanessa is not a worse character and it's not a better character than the Hashira Love. But I think the Hashira Love is more like, I don't know, just a better person.
All right. This is easy for me because yeah, Dave Vanessa hug the girl in the middle, and yeah, the girl on the left just looks like she wants to stab Biggles.
Oh, well, sorry. This is her fighting a demon.
Yeah,
So-
this is actually.
She's literally fighting a demon right now.
Okay.
You remember that blue hair girl in the maid outfit that we were glazing? This is her twin sister. She wears the
okay.
maid outfit too in normal circumstances.
Yeah, looks like she's gonna stab Biggles.
She is a demon after all, though.
Biggles is a
I
demon.
think that's actually a little bit of a mistranslation because sometimes they're referred to as Oni or ogres. So
Yeah, that's correct too. So they're the same thing in ReZero lore, if I remember correctly.
It's just weird to hear them referred to as demons when really it's more so like they're trying to categorize them as the
I
Japanese
think,
interpretation of ogres.
yeah, I
If I
think,
remember correctly from Arc
yep,
6, they specifically say certain things about the Oni god or the ogre god.
yep,
Um,
they do.
and I'm hoping they kind of keep that in because I feel like a lot of people will be shocked if I saw
I
that.
I think, yeah, for example, I think the mistranslation comes from Rem always talking about
Guys,
being
stay,
demonically
stay,
expired.
stay on the games, okay? I gotta leave at 3:45 in the morning to go to the fucking place.
All right,
And
okay,
we still
fine.
got more colors to go.
Okay, I will play along then. So, I will, just for the wallet's sake, I would like to say Conroji because she's a really sweet girl. But I'll date Rom because I mean, uh, she's cool. Arc 6 did a lot to make me actually really like her. Conroji I'll hug, and then Vanessa can go in timeout. She's a
What?
drunk. She's a drunk slut. So
I love her.
Eh,
I had to make sure I put Vanessa on here. Okay. Arceus, are you back yet? No. Okay. So for me, I'm actually going to put Rom in timeout. As much as I like Rom, I'm putting her in timeout. I'm going to marry Mitsuri, and I'm going to hug.
Yes.
I'm going to date Mitsuri and then hug Vanessa. All right, Arceus, it's your turn.
it's not there.
I thought you said yes, I am.
Okay.
Oh, there.
So, yes. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
we can hear you.
Can he not hear us?
Can you hear me?
Yes. Can you not hear us?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
he
can't hear
can't
us.
Can you hear
Yes.
me, right?
He can't hear us,
Okay.
but we can hear him.
No, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay. Okay.
No, I can hear you.
All right. Well, then fucking.
Is he
sing your
lagging?
shit. Probably.
God.
Arceus.
I have something to fill the void if you guys want.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Can you not hear us?
Biggles Tech Gremlins strike again.
So to fill the void real quick, Rom is actually the second most powerful character in ReZero
So you
if she
can
had
hear
her
me, but
horn.
you can't hear me?
This
Yes.
is
Yes. Yes.
this is a
Yes.
little bit incorrect because it doesn't take into account certain characters who have only had minor appearances, like
Well,
the Mad Prince of Gusteko and
So
everything.
that's correct, but again, this is directly from the author's mouth. That's saying that she is the second strongest if she had her
Well,
horn.
yeah,
So that's
that's
from
one
the
of the
author.
big parts of this season is you actually get a little bit of commentary on just how broken she would have been as a character if she had had her horn.
Correct.
And part of the reason why Rem felt so, responsible for everything that happened.
Correct.
Yeah. It looks like Arceus is like getting fucked by his internet, but he says he can hear us. So, and we can hear him. So, Arceus, just go ahead and say your thing.
Let's give us sign
We'll
language.
move on to the next one.
Okay, I can hear you guys. So, what I was gonna say is I am going to date Mitsuri. I'm going to hug Vanessa and get the fuck out of here, Ram.
Oh, that's hurtful. That hurts my soul.
All right. All right. Psycho,
Oh, God.
Remy,
All right,
or
can you
Faye.
see me? Can you hear
Yeah,
me?
yeah,
All
yeah,
good?
yeah.
Okay, cool.
It looks like you are lagging though.
Sorry.
A bunch of girls who are down to kill. All right, let's see. Who are we-
This one's actually pretty easy for me.
Is it? All right, go
Yeah.
for it.
So, this might seem counterintuitive, but there's a reason why you would actually want to date Revi because she's incredibly loyal and she knows how to use guns. So you could always go on a date with her to a gun range.
Correct.
hug Faye because she's hot, but she has a gambling addiction and will steal your money and fuck off. And then the last chick, I don't know who she is. I don't recognize her.
The girl from High School from the Dead, the one with
Oh,
the kendo
oh
girl.
yeah, definitely put her in timeout because she's crazy.
The one on the right.
The one on the left.
The left
The one
is
on the
the
left.
crazy one.
The one
Yeah.
on the left is someone who got off on the idea
Yeah.
of being able to nearly kill someone in high school.
Absolutely.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, so the middle is a smuggler and the right is a bounty hunter.
Yep.
Ugh.
So I say date the smuggler, hug the bounty hunter, fuck the psycho killer. She can go in timeout.
Arceus, what do you got?
I'm gonna date. Black Lagoon girl. I forgot what her name was.
Revy.
Revy. I'm gonna hug Faye and fuck High School DxD.
No, High School of the Dead.
Or
It's high-
of the
yeah,
Dead. Sorry.
I was
High
about
School-
to say.
Okay,
I've never
Doctor.
watched it, but everyone that I've associated with
So
that watched
I
it said,
I don't have a.
don't.
Oh, sorry. I don't have a different opinion this time. I think I think I would definitely date Revy and then hug my bounty hunter that I grew up with, and then time out, crazy chick that got off on killing someone, wanting to kill someone in high school. So yeah.
All right, Dom.
You know what? So yeah, she seems pretty cool. The chick in the middle. I'll date her. You know what? I'll take the risk and I'll hug the crazy killing. Want to
Just
kill
be sure
girl.
she's not holding a knife behind your back when you're
I'll
hugging
take
her.
that risk and girl on the right. I'll put in timeout.
Wait,
All right.
you wouldn't want to be friends with the bounty hunter? Like, she's good
All
at
right.
her job. She
Hey,
is.
all right.
I'm just saying part of
What?
the. I'm just gonna throw this out there. The psycho girl is also the only one who is not an adult. So
Yeah,
She's a
because
high
she's in high
schooler
school.
still.
Yeah,
she's high
so,
school.
yeah.
Faye is
Whatever.
awesome, dude.
Yeah. Take him
This
as
is conversation, she's 20.
Joke, but I
Yeah.
make that joke, but I honestly, genuinely don't care in this situation.
So Psycho, which is literally her name, but it's with an S.
Oh my gosh, Marcel.
I'm dating her because she's my favorite character in that entire show. Revy, I'm going to hug, and I'm putting Faye in timeout.
Oh man.
Who knows? All right, and now we have to get to
Not
our
fucking
last.
answer that.
Now we have to get to our redheads. So we
Wait,
got
is this
Callan
the last
from
one?
Code DS. Yep. We
Wait,
got
did we
Urza
pick this?
Scarlet, and we got Rias Gremory. And we'll let Dom go first before any of you give information, so he can just choose.
You know what? The chick in the middle seems pretty cool. I'll date her.
Okay.
Hug. What's her name on the left and timeout.
Rias.
On the
Okay.
right.
Timeout for Callan. Okay.
Okay.
Doctor.
Urza Scarlet, obviously date, and Grimace, I will go ahead and hug her. She has cool wings to protect me, and again, go on the right, and I don't remember where she's from.
Code Geass.
Oh, that's right. Okay, Code Geass. She goes in timeout. I didn't really, so I don't love Code Geass like everybody else loves her. I just remember, or loves that anime. I just remember I didn't care for this particular character. So,
All right. Crimson.
So my answer is going to be date Urza, hug Rice, and put the other bitch in timeout. I don't know her.
Callan from Code Geass.
I haven't watched Code Geass, so
Oh man, Crimson.
it's one
Okay.
of the better mech ones, but the animation is awful from start to finish, in my opinion. I think it started, in 2009, if I remember?
I don't know.
Fairy Tail did, and
Arceus.
it had better.
I
Ours.
think this might be for this might be 4 for 4. I don't remember what Dom said, but I'm gonna date Urza. I'm gonna hug Rias and Code Geass girl out.
All right. Well, I'm going to date Urza. I'm going to hug Callan, and Rias can go in timeout.
That actually surprises me. You're a Code Geass fan?
Yes.
Oh, cool. I
listen to the fucking
Yeah.
soundtrack like every day.
I didn't know you
No.
were. It's a very good anime. I just don't like the animation.
So you bitch at Classroom of the Elite, but you can understand Code Geass psychologicalness.
He brings
I-
up
hey.
a good point, actually.
I never said I
God.
understood it. I mean, I've watched fucking Neon Genesis Evangelion like 5 times. Lethal still has to explain it to me.
Okay, I thought
Yeah,
you.
well, here's the thing, though, is everyone attributes a lot of the symbolism to having meaning. No, it's like, as someone who knows a thing or two about, Christian theology and everything, there's no sense to what's put in there at all. It's literally all just a bunch of bullshit that the author is throwing in there to try and make it seem like it means something when it doesn't.
Are we talking about Code Geass or Classroom Elite?
Evangelion.
No.
Oh,
Evangelion.
Evangelion. Yes. Okay. I think I agree with that.
I don't think Crimson's seen either of them.
I
so-
actually think there's more Christian theology in like Freeland, for example. So
Well, there are like things taken from, I guess, certain Christian doctrines, like the idea of the spear of Longinus and some of the other things, Adam, Eve, Lilith, all that kind of stuff. Those are all names that show up in, I would say, in quotes, Christian works.
Yeah.
But there's no real tie-in to any of the meaning or anything. It was literally just the director throwing that stuff in there
Yep.
because he thought it was cool.
yeah, but Japan. Me being a Christian myself, Japan has they put a lot of Christian stuff into anime. That doesn't mean that they are Christians. That doesn't. It
Yeah.
just it's the impact of the work. Like Death Note, for
It-
example,
it-
has a lot
it-
of Christian theology with Light taking the apple, right, and then eating the apple and falling. That's all. That's all from the Bible. That's all from everything. But Japan is actually becoming more Christian lately, and you can see in the works. It's not. In the past, I agree with you. They just put it in because it's something to be thrown in. It's something that the West would, internally now. But a lot of the stories now are becoming more Christian. You look at Demon Slayer, you look at Freerun, stuff like that. That's what I'm seeing anyway.
All right.
I wouldn't necessarily say that like those stories are Christian. There are certain themes that are played out better in terms of that, but as far as the Evangelion, I specifically keep that criticism
Yep.
to Evangelion because it
Okay.
doesn't make sense when you think about it.
Yeah,
like once you
I
start
would-
trying to ascribe meaning to it, it's a Rorschach test.
I think you're right. I don't know anything about the author or the author's intention, but I wouldn't. When someone asks me what would be an anime that I have Christian values for or anything, I wouldn't point them to Evangelion. So I would concur with your point.
Evangelion gets like a new ending every fucking time. The manga's different. The anime's different. The
I have-
fucking movies are different.
I
And then
do-
they fucking change
yeah.
how all the characters behave. Like, I don't know what the fuck's going on in this show. No matter how
I
many times
do.
watch
I
it.
do have to say I am a fan, though. I do think it's one of those timeless anime overall, and Ryan Bartley plays the newer one, so I have to be a little bit of a fan. So
It's a good anime. Like I definitely enjoyed it, and like I actually really like just the idea that I think just people attribute too much meaning to some of the stuff that's in there when really it's just the director expressing his own depression.
okay, like I said, I know nothing about the director, so I can't really say anything about it.
I did a whole like dedicated show to Evangelion, so
I might go and watch it actually. Yep.
All
we didn't
right,
get
everyone.
into everything, but yeah.
Yeah.
We had
We're going to end this, okay?
okay.
Because we've been live for 2 hours and 30 minutes. The show usually goes an hour. It's my
Really?
birthday, or it's my birthday stream. Yeah, it's only goes an hour. But because we were doing my birthday and I wanted to play some games with you guys, we kept going. But I have to leave for the airport at 3:45 a.m. So I want to go to bed. So everybody say goodbye where they can find you, and then I'm going to go to sleep. Dom.
All right, but I'm nobody.
All right, there you go.
Nah.
Dom is nobody.
I'm no. Nah, I don't really stream that much. You can follow me in my Twitter. That's basically it. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, thanks for having me on, Biggles. This was fun.
No, it was fun to have you here.
Yep.
And I didn't even make fun of the Yankees.
I know.
Real quick, I was watching a video for like to learn like certain things, and they're like, these are all the baseball teams, so they spelled the Yankees wrong, and I laughed really hard.
The Yankees.
What's your Twitter?
They left out an E.
So it's the. I put it in the front. It's like Dominic. So it's Dominic, but the eyes are 1, and it's 24.
I got you. There you go.
Thanks. Okay.
All right, Crimson.
Me? So you can find me here on YouTube at Crimson Law if you want to see me talk seasonal anime and whatever chat puts me up to watching. Sometimes Arceus's girlfriend makes me watch gay ice skating anime. Sometimes I make myself watch old school sci-fi anime. We talk about manga, light novels, and just generally review everything that I've been watching for the season. We do a lot of that. I also put out videos and reviews and stuff that I'm trying to get on track with. But you know what? Life happens. Otherwise, if you really want to see me get into a bunch of fucking shitstorms on Twitter because I have opinions, you can follow me at Crimson Lawson. And that's about it.
All right, Arceus.
Well, you can find me at RCS Rules on YouTube. I'll do a lot of short videos just discussing episode reviews of seasonal animes that come out weekly, giving my thoughts and opinions on each episode. I'll do some live streams also on that channel, maybe bring some guests on and stuff, and be on the lookout because my birthday is actually coming up, and I was thinking about doing something as well. Somewhere around there in June, and you can also follow me on Twitter. I give a lot more kind of reviews on there, dissecting more things on the app, and I'll also post a lot of anime news and updates on there, my thoughts and feelings on them.
Doctor.
Yes. So my main thing is YouTube. You can find me at Hinkley Studios. I talk about anime, and my sole mission for doing my channel was to go through the thousands of anime and, recommend anime for people. So that's what I do. I also make AMVs and also stream lots and lots of anime-related video games. Also, you can find me at Hinkley Studios on Twitter, which I have not been active on, but I will start being active and maybe even streaming on there as well. And then on Kick as Hinkley Studios. Twitch is just Hinkley, though. So, yep.
All right, and then you'll find me here, of course. But we're not here next Monday or Friday. I will be in Pennsylvania celebrating my birthday. And by celebrating, I mean sitting in the hospital next to Skizzles to see if maybe we can convince them to do the surgery so he can have a new heart and stay alive. So I will be there, spending time with my best friend before he dies. That will be my birthday plans. So thank you all for being here, and I'll see you in just a little over a week. Bye, everybody.
Hasta la bye bye.
汗で服が濡れたからと。じゃあそういうことにしておきます。
何をメモしてるんですか？
秘密です。ではおやすみなさい。